You're scared. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome back. Welcome back, man. We back with another joint, man. We got Wack 100. Talk too much. Wack 100 might have talked himself into Big U RICO. He at least talked himself into being listed as a co-conspirator, and he's listed on a overt act on this Big U RICO, man. We got to get to it. Wack 100 be bumping his gums, man, flapping his lip, flapping his D suckers. Look what happened, man. Niggas is now looking at that nigga. But I mean, listen, we know Wack ain't going to jail, bro. Somehow, some way, in the interest of justice, Wack 100 never getting booked. He never going behind the wall, bro. In the interest of justice, we know Wack 100 not going to do no time. But it is looking a little sketchy, man. It's looking like Wack 100 did get himself in a trick bag. Because he talked about a future situation, and now it's being mentioned in the RICO. Let's tap in real quick and see what the fuss is about, and then let's see how Wack 100 is responding to that today.
Where them that beat the Future in the security, Future ran out to LA Club. Google Future gets rushed in LA Club. They was on him. That's why they was on him.
Talking about Trick from Detroit.
Nah, Trick from Detroit. So, that's bro, right? So all I know is, we always knew who owed somebody some money. About when Big U saying, Wack, catch this flight with me, I want to show you something. And he took me out there and took me to the Four Seasons. He said, Wack, this stunner talking to you. As your brother, leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back to fuck off the way. Trick got his wire.
And everybody called cap. Well, Feds just dropped a superseding indictment in the Big U case, and one section has the whole social media saying, hold up, is this what Wack was talking about? And I guess Future really did run to Atlanta because social media and academics have been going crazy over these allegations.
Future, you just dropped a project called The Real Me. Is this the real you? Getting chased by Wack 100 in LAX? Yo, Wack said he was chasing Future so crazy in LAX. He said Future, yo, you know the little carousel shit where the bags come out? Future jumped on that shit hoping that they could send him to the plane. Like, yo, he just hopped on that. He's trying to get the oh, nah, this is crazy. Yo, Future jumped on the carousel, bro, trying to get away from Wack.
Now, before anybody...
Nah, niggas said he jumped on the carousel trying to get away from Wack. Wack said that shit, though, right?
Starts clipping this video. Let's be clear. These are allegations contained in a federal indictment. And Big U has denied wrongdoing.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lied.
But the internet is connecting dots that people have argued about for years.
You even know what you read. First of all, Future ain't never give us touch. I ain't never heard Future get his whoop in LA. Let's cover that. He damn sure wasn't touched at the airport, and I made it clear that Big U stayed behind when I had the conversation with him, so he never touched him. Then he's talking about days later in LA. Well, we all took a red out of Atlanta that night. Big U stayed in Atlanta a week. I came back the same day. Same day I landed, I came back. So there's no way days later Future got his ass whooped in LA if Big U stayed in Atlanta for a week.
Yeah, Johnny Jones. Welcome to the chat. My boy said, if you can't see Wack as them police, you blind. He actually showed his badge. Bro, that's why in the interest of justice, Wack can never go to the feds. Nigga, in the interest of justice, you know what that means?
Now, the internet has officially reopened one of hip-hop's oldest debates because after federal prosecutors announced new charges involving Big U, people immediately started posting old Wack 100 interviews and even some new ones, trying to connect everything together. And honestly, this time it couldn't be crazier.
Start off just lying, though. What's the one name? The singer, his baby mama. Bro, you know Sierra's name, bro. Stop playing. It's crazy, bro. Like, bro, and then it don't even sound realistic at all, though. Like, you telling me you ran down on Pluto and Sierra? Oh, you some bad. Oh, this is crazy.
Here's what happened. Federal prosecutors filed a superseding indictment in a racketeering case involving Eugene, Big U, Henley. Inside the filing, prosecutors alleged that back in 2014, a Grammy-winning recording artist identified only as NDC refused to pay money allegedly being collected for another associate. According to prosecutors, The artist was allegedly assaulted and then days later allegedly chased through the Los Angeles International Airport in an attempt to intimidate and collect money.
Can I get a fist bump?
Fist bump.
No?
Now again, this is
Nah, Future, why you do him like that? Why Future do something like that? Nigga asked for a fist bump.
to intimidate
Nigga,
and
Future
collect money.
do a gang.
Can I get a fist bump?
Fist bump.
No?
Nigga threw up the gang on him.
Now,
Nah, y'all think this nigga Wack really chased this nigga Future through the airport, bruh? I ain't gonna lie, man. They say that nigga Wack be having niggas scared. Like, you think Future really ran through the air? You think Future left Ciara and ran? This might be why Ciara left this nigga. Like, nah, you can't be rapping all that gangster shit, all that fly shit. You letting some 5'4" nigga chase you through the airport. Nigga, I know that nigga thick. I know he tubby, nigga, but nah, Future. You like 6'5", nigga, 6'3". You supposed to do something. I don't know, man. I think Wack chased this nigga through the motherfucking airport.
again, this indictment identifies the artist only by the initials, not by the name. People online began claiming those initials refer to
My boy Johnny Jones said his argument is that Future didn't get touched. Touching someone is called battery. Assault is any aggressive movement towards someone, like chasing them over a debt. Yo, I feel you. He said that shit. We seen him. We heard him on the original stream that he did with Act back in the day. He was telling a story. He told a story mad times on Clubhouse, here, there. Then in the beginning of this video, we heard him tell a different story where he was talking about Future got his ass beat with his security.
Future. That wasn't because prosecutors named him. They didn't. Instead, people pointed to previous reporting and discussions that made the connection years ago. Within hours, the story exploded across social media, hip-hop blogs, everywhere. And everybody started posting the same documents. Then everybody remembers something. Wack 100 has been telling a version of this story for years. According to Wack, Future allegedly fled during an airport confrontation involving Big U, and even leaving Ciara behind.
Crazy.
Again, that's Wack 100's account of events, not something established by the...
Nah, that shit brazy, nigga. He left Ciara behind, bro. Nigga, Ciara not feeling that shit. I'm not even mad at Ciara for leaving that nigga after that. She should have told that story, like, fuck out of here. This nigga wanted to look like a playboy, like he left me because he was a player. Nigga, I left him because I saw him get chased through the airport by some 5'6", thick-ass nigga.
Indictment. Because of the new filing, those old interviews are now circulating again, with people
Bald head nigga that look like a thumb.
saying, wait, maybe Wack wasn't talking crazy after all. Even DJ Academics jumped on the story. Act pointed out how people laughed at Wack whenever he brought it up, but now, because prosecutors including allegations about an airport chase involved...
Years. 88, what's that word, good brother? What's that word? Yo. Yeah, remember that story Wack told about chasing motherfucking Future through the airport? Shit came back to bite his ass. Shit came back to haunt him. That shit came back to haunt that nigga Wack, man. Wack thought it was all good. He could be telling these stories all willy-nilly. The feds picked that shit up. Explain that, nigga.
Involving an unidentified Grammy-winning artist. The internet is looking back at those clips differently.
A few days after they stomped him out the first time, they ran into him and chased him down through the airport in an attempt to further intimidate and collect the money. So they were, yo, I see why Future don't live in LA. They were chasing Future around. They had Future running left, right, up, down. This is crazy. So now it makes sense. You got jumped once, they beat the brakes off of you. You cut so you walk in 2 days later, you're like, it's Debo again.
Nah, so if that's really how it happened, they saying the nigga, so the first time Future got stomped out, allegedly. This is what they saying, the first time Future got stomped out. So when Future saw Wack at the airport, nigga took flight. Nigga said, fuck Ciara, nigga. Nigga blew it on her, nigga. He got low, nigga. He got little. They said Future got little when he saw the nigga Wack at the airport. Cause the time before that he seen Wack, he got his ass beat. That shit makes sense. The math makes sense though.
That's the last thing I want to see, so I get it. So when they say, yo, what's up, homie? What's up with that money? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Catch me later, guys. Like, yo, mask off. I'm out of this.
Act basically said this is exactly why old hip-hop stories have a way of resurfacing years later.
Big U and Wack. Allegedly, nigga, Big U was there, but Wack is the one that did the running. Wack ran down on Future allegedly. Big U just stood there with Ciara allegedly.
Now, what's public is federal prosecutors have made allegations in an indictment involving NDC. What isn't established is the indictment does not identify that person by name, and the allegations have not been proven in court. Big U has denied wrongdoing in the broader federal case, so while social media is making connections, those connections are not findings of facts. But one thing is undeniable. The moment those court documents became public, the internet immediately went digging through old Wack 100 interviews, academic clips, and old hip-hop debates. Now everybody's asking the same question. Did one of the wildest stories in hip-hop just come back because of a federal indictment? Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Nigga sat Wack worked
Today has been a...
Oh, all right, fuck it. We're going to let it run. Flacco talking about this situation again now. I wonder if he going to mention... or he said Wack 100. All right, let's see what he talking about. Shout out this nigga Flacco, man. Let's see what he talking about if he got some extra info we need.
Nightmare for Big U. The superseding indictment just dropped, which we'll discuss shortly. And Wack 100 has officially announced he's going after Big U for false statements Big U made against him.
He never mentioned, only nigga mentioned my name is Big U when he turned himself in. And I wasn't going to do it, but now I'm a bookie. I'm going at him for everything he got on, whatever it is. I'm going to get it. Now I'm going to boogie. I gave the nigga a chance to clear that up. Remember when he turned himself in, he said,
yeah,
Wack 100 is the reason why the feds is looking for me? Okay, well, nigga, we didn't see a million pages of paperwork.
The morning the feds brought the Rolling 60 RICO, everybody got picked up early in the morning. Brick Baby got picked up early that morning. Loose Cannon got picked up. Big U was the only person who didn't get picked up because Big U was tipped off the feds was coming, and he essentially left his home and escaped. So they didn't know where he was. Now, Big U ultimately turned himself in later that day, but before he turned himself in, he filmed a video. That's the video Wack 100 is referring to when he says he gave Big U about 1.5 years to clear up that video where Big U said that Wack 100 is responsible for his arrest or Wack 100 was cooperating. Wack says that video is absolutely false.
So this is going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just...
Bro, turning yourself into a life sentence is crazy. Like, y'all might have just ran, nigga. I'm probably gonna get caught. You gonna catch me on my way to Mexico, whatever. You gonna have to catch me, nigga. The fuck, nigga. A life sentence. How do I turn myself into a life sentence, nigga? Nah.
Played all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it, so y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet.
You said you know where this is? Marathon NY 13803. Marathon New York? No, not really. Not really, but it sound like it's up in... It's up past, it's not in the city. It's not the city. It's up past like Westchester type shit.
All y'all who be promoting and listening to what these saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all
niggas, they said that's what you doing. Scaring and intimidating niggas. And extorting niggas. What you mean they going around scaring everybody? Niggas, they said it was you. Niggas said I would run for sure. Facts.
All sending it around, getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community.
This nigga really tried to play the black card. Like, nigga, you was robbing black businesses. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, extorting legal black businesses, nigga.
But
allegedly.
I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community. and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the they want to, and y'all gonna promote it.
Here's what's interesting. That video was actually used at one of Big U's court dates. And during the hearing, the feds said Big U mentioning Loose Cannon and Brick Baby in that video was foul, right? Because, Loose Cannon and Brick Baby are his co-defendants, so he was trying to scare Brick Baby and Loose Cannon out of cooperating. But that came later on in the video. You guys didn't really see it in that clip. But they also brought up the fact that Big U was claiming that 600 and Wack 100 essentially was cooperating or orchestrated this raid. The Fed says that was not true, right? The Fed said they didn't have any contact with Wack 100 or 600 about Big U, right? 600 was driving by the house, according to them, like any other person. They didn't coordinate with 600 to come by the house or drive by the house while the raid was going on already. They debunked that in court. But the reason why I believe Wack 100 is more motivated right now to actually go after Big U or sue is because of the superseding indictment, right? Once that indictment comes out, the original statements that Big U made that Wack 100 believes is false 100%, Wack is saying, well, those statements is giving more credence to these new rumors that are circulating, trying to tie Wack 100 to the superseding indictment. And he believes that Big U's original statement has caused damage to his reputation because Wack is saying he didn't need to do anything, right? The people who actually got Big U in jail is Big U himself and, his homies, right? His homies who are currently cooperating against them, who he essentially tried to kill while in prison.
See, Big U had been pulled in by the feds twice prior to that.
Yeah, well,
June of 2023.
I was reading the overt acts, and apparently they already had a wiretap up on him because the day after they have an intercepted call, the day after the murder. So it must have been up already.
Bro, he had already been pulled into custody twice. He never told nobody. He's in the paperwork. June of 2023, they pulled him in for DNA testing. Pulled him over, cuffed him up, took him to the feds. Then he got snatched back again August of 2023. Right? He had already been pulled in twice. If the feds then pulled you in twice for DNA testing and for fraud, wire fraud, what the fuck you mean you don't know why the feds want you?
In our last video, we discussed how Big U recently got charged in a superseding indictment for paying inmates to murder one of the potential witnesses. Now, the inmates never did it, right? They got caught before they could, but Wack will lay out a theory where Wack will say that he believes that the potential witness and the inmates that Big U, quote unquote, paid was working together all along to get Big U entrapped.
Hey, by the way, I remember a lot of people, especially there was a couple people on this stream that was like, man, why Wack make up this fake ass story? Look like the government believe it somewhat.
I believe that's one of his homeboys using that, bro. Because
is everybody just telling on each other in this case? Like, look like everybody's just telling on each other.
I told you 8 months ago, it's 60 and 70 of his homies talking.
Nah, stop it, Wack.
I tell you,
60 or 70 sounds wild, bro.
Bro, over 5 years, you know how big that nigga neighborhood is?
Yeah, but you think 60 people are snitching? Come on, bro.
Nigga, what?
That's OD. 60
people from Rolling 60.
Go to your thing and pull up.
How you got 60?
Rolling 60 Crips, the area map of their neighborhood. It never happened.
Oh, did you read this new superseding indictment? I wonder if anything gives you.
We read it. Listen, we knew about the witness tampering a month ago.
Really? Yeah, because I also seen that. It says that he was knowingly attempted to intimidate, threaten, and corrupt the process. And they're saying that he threatened to kill.
Yeah, they talking about Monster, the dude, the one he was extorting.
Oh. So
it's supposed to be 2 Bloods. I believe Monster set the nigga up, personally. And the 2 Bloods for a time cut. 2 Bloods, Big U supposed to got with 2 Bloods.
Wack definitely a goofy.
Monster's in the hole. I keep telling y'all,
Wack is a goofy in the interest of justice.
He was a dummy. So he allegedly told him he paid the niggas $1,000 apiece to unalive this nigga.
Wow.
So I don't know if they tracking the payments. I believe Monster and the 2 Bloods is all part of a federal scheme. The feds ain't gonna tell you that. They let Big U talk to the nigga, make a payment, and then they booked him. That's why they put him in a hole. He was in a hole by the money. He just got out the hole. That's what he was in a hole for.
They not offering Big U any deals right now. I doubt they'll offer Big U any deals. Big U is, I think, almost 60, if not 60 years old plus. Yo, if I'm Big U, bro, I'm figuring out, bro, how can I get a deal? Now, unfortunately for Big U, he is facing murders and RICO charges, so the best deal he could probably get is like 40 years. If I'm Big U, I'll take the 40 years, try to stay in good health, and hopefully I make it to 100 years old, man. There's no chance you're beating this at all. Like at all. Bro, even if you beat the RICO and the murder charges, let's say miraculously, all the crimes you did in prison is probably going to amount to a solid 15 years. Right? Murder for hire, 15 years. Among the other things big you have, like contraband, right? Like those times is adding up.
Nigga, how would he beat these charges and we know we got hella niggas saying he guilty? Nigga, Big U ain't beating this shit. I mean, I ain't saying out. Listen, we gonna see. I doubt that nigga beat this shit though.
You 60 years old. Bro, 15, 20 years, that's damn near a life sentence. In our last video, we discussed certain details about an altercation that the feds claim that Big U had with Future at an airport. However, what we didn't touch on was the other aggravating things that the feds claim that Big U did to Future. Those things are 1,000% worse than whatever airport altercation or loud talking they did at the airport. What the feds claim happened to Future at the hands of Big U it's outrageous.
Defendant Henley approached Future, a Grammy-winning recording artist, in order to collect money from a Detroit associate. In or around 2014, after Future refused to pay and ceased answering Henley's calls, defendant Henley and his associates. Ooh. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit dicey. Because we've heard the story from Wack. And Wack has continually said, it was just me and Big U. It was just only us in the airport.
Right.
However,
associate.
They're now saying Henley and associates. So in a sort of way, I don't know if they're referring to Wack, but dicey. Anyway,
they're referring to him.
Defendant Henley and his associates committed violence against Future. And Future's associates and security. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. This is not the airport. It's not the airport. Sorry. It's not the airport yet. So they're saying Future didn't pay. He didn't want to pay, and he stopped answering the calls. So Henley and his associates committed violence against him and his associates and security. So it looked like they were putting pressure on and paying on Future and Future security. So even when Future has security, it wasn't stopping. Which, by the way, this also, Wack mentioned this as well. Future Club Crips fight. Shit. Yes, Future and Ciara attacked by the Rolling 60s at an LA nightclub.
That was in
right
2013.
Here. This is what was being talked about. Okay, so this is what it was talked about. Let's go.
This shit documented.
Here we go. Oh, this domain is gone.
Man, this shit
okay, we'll just read from here. Ciara and her boyfriend Future didn't get a chance to celebrate her sexy show-stopping performance at the BET Awards Sunday night. While the couple partied at West Hollywood Greystone Manor, a group of gang members allegedly tried to attack Future over unpaid debt. Future, whose real name is Nevadius Cash, allegedly skipped out on the club performance he'd already been paid for. Future bodyguards stepped in before the gang members were able to get a hold of Future. But a member of Future's security team was badly injured in the scuffle. Ciara and Future was rushed out the side door, while the bodyguard was rushed to a local Los Angeles hospital. He's in stable condition. Greystone Manor was shut down because of the incident. It said they committed violence against him and his associates in security for failing to show respect and pay money. In or around, so it looked like that was.
See, that's the shit that whoever was here when I first started this live in the beginning, Wack 100 was like, you could Google this shit. Google Future stomped out in a nightclub. Da-da-da. Like, this is the exact incident Wack 100 was referring to, and before he started talking about his next run-in when he was with Big U, that happened with Future.
A debt for an unpaid show, right? In or around 2014, a few days after Henley and his associates stomped out. Oh, shit. Stomped out. NBC, which is Future. So, damn, Future was a victim. They were beating the brakes off of
victim.
The feds be lying, bro. Do I believe this? No. Yo, you can't take the Feds' word for anything. Yo, we've seen what the Feds is currently doing with Lil Durk. Now, it makes for a cool story, right? That the Rolling 60s were stomping out Future on the floor. But what I think happened for
stomp him in the nuts, stomp him in the nuts. Yeah, they bragging on this shit. 88, that's crazy.
From my perspective, I think the Feds caught somebody on a wiretap or got somebody to start talking. And when people talk about certain details or certain altercations, they tend to exaggerate, right? Because obviously the Feds didn't get this from Future nor Big U. They got this from probably one of Big U homies who were there present, who probably engaged in what type of chase down a Future. And then they called somebody else and started to exaggerate. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, man, listen, man, when we caught Future, bro, oh, we stomped him out. Oh, yeah, we did it. Man, right, when in fact, probably all they did was have a conversation with him, or they missed Future and got the bodyguard. It's simple as that, bro. No, I don't think Future was getting stomped out by the Rolling 60s. I just don't think so. If that happened, we would have known about it a long time ago. And also, too, Future rock with a lot of bloods in LA County. Like, Future rock with CEO Wacko. Like, I don't feel like Big U will violate Future in that fashion if Future is under the tutelage of CEO Wacko. That's just my perspective, though. Right? But, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay?
Ain't know what we think, nigga. This shit is about what the Feds think, man. The Feds is feeling like. You know what I'm saying? Wack 100 calls academics after Future story is mentioned.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. Future get his ass whooping out. If 90% of you motherfuckers wasn't even around back then to even know what you read.
Look, Wack offended. Wack is offended right now. Wack don't like that niggas is talking about his business and how he looking like he snitched and bought some shit to light that's now being used against Big U.
All kind of bitch ass niggas. Nigga running my name. I said the crazy part about it is 90% of you motherfuckers wasn't even around back then to even know what you read. First of all, Future ain't never give us touch. I ain't never heard Future get his ass whooped in LA. Let's cover that. He damn sure wasn't touched at the airport, and I made it clear that Big U stayed behind when I had the conversation with him, so he never touched him. Then he's talking about days.
Look at Ack eyes. Look at Ack eyes. Pay attention. Ack know this nigga capping. Look at Ack face when he starts saying shit that Ack remembers him saying different shit of.
When I had the conversation with him, so he never touched him. Then he's talking about days later in LA. Well, we all took a red eye to fucking Atlanta that night. Big U stayed in Atlanta a week. I came back the same day. Same day I landed, I came back. So there's no way days later Future got his ass whooped in LA and Big U stayed in motherfucking Atlanta for a week.
I think are they talking about that party where they in the 60s pulled up?
I mean, now you got to remember, I've always said this because it was on the internet.
Nah, you want to, nah, Wack, fuck out of here. Ack just caught this nigga slipping. Are they talking about the party with the Rolling 60s and Future got jumped? And then Ack like, now Wack like, well, I had said that. Nah, fuck out of here.
Now you got to remember.
That party where they in the 60s pulled up?
I mean, now you got to remember, I've always said this because it was on the internet. Remember when the dumb bozo was telling me nothing was going on? It was a party in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It was a party in Hollywood.
Was it BT weekend? Was it BT Award weekend?
I don't know. They took off on dude security and shit. That's you can find that on Google, but
yeah, and he went to the hospital.
It ain't adding up because for one, dude wasn't attacked in no airport. 2, wasn't no homeboys there. 3, it was a conversation. 4, we all got on the red eye going to Atlanta. I came back. I landed that day, 6 in the morning, whatever time, and I came back that day. Big U stayed a week. Future stayed in Atlanta as well, so ain't no days later he got his ass whooped in LAX because the nigga wasn't in LA. And he never was touched. So I'm looking at the initials, but they shit ain't adding up. I mean, it ain't a charge. It's just an overt act anyway.
Yeah, it's an overt act.
It ain't a charge, but
the only thing that was kind of sus is that like they're alluding to the story you told about Future and
I'm always telling the story. For one, it wasn't no extortion. It was a real deal. That was a real debt, and it really got paid. And Future ain't even the one that paid it. I've always said that. Future didn't pay that debt. Like, he got paid the next day, and only got paid because it was a real. If you owe a motherfucker, I've been on the nigga all week. Owe me $10,000 this week. I've been on his ass all week. Nigga, I really gave you $20,000. You only sent back 10, and I need my other 10, motherfucker. I really gave you that. They go to motherfucking Wire document.
There you go, Wack, trying to switch the subjects and make shit different. Come on, Wack. You not tripping niggas up. Yo, Act. Get on his ass, man. He trying to play. Get on his ass, Act.
To where you owe. So I don't know what people don't understand. If a motherfucker owes some money, you see a motherfucker, you gonna holler at a motherfucker. But motherfucker saying he was assaulted and all that, like, where you get, that's all cap.
And that's where the thin line, because I agree with you in this sense, and I'm wondering how they're trying to like lump everything into extortion. Like, if,
I'm telling you what's going on.
If I owe you $100 and I come to you and I say, yo, you gonna pay my $100, even if we have a heated discussion, am I extorting you or I'm asking you for payment for something you owe? Like, the money that you've never stated that money was anything other than a debt he owed. It wasn't on some, that's a check-in fee or that's
hey, bro, I ain't never participated in no check-in fee with nobody. I don't believe in that shit. But and another thing you gotta understand is, Big U co-defendants, if y'all don't know what y'all read. Okay. Like, if you read in 2023, Vay, who's 60 years old out of Northridge, right, says that he was holding one of Big U guns when they went and threatened the dispensary owner, right? Pay attention. Vay is in the RICO. He's one of the dudes that's free. This story about Future, this ain't coming from Future. This is coming from one of his homeboys on the RICO telling the story of what he thinks has happened, and it's between two of them. It's either between Hop or Bear Claw, right?
Why do you think the feds put this in? Not because it wasn't in the other indictment.
It's just an overt. Because nigga, his
yeah, Wack in the weeds, gang. Wack is in the weeds here. He trying to work his way out.
These is talking.
In the interest of justice, he trying to work his way out.
No, they wasn't even there. Okay. This would lead me to believe it's one of his codees told that story because the story's off. You know how niggas would go back and add shit? You know, we called a nigga, we put hands on him and all this old shit. Because reading that, it don't make sense. Because the nigga was never touched, and days later, he wasn't in LAX. The nigga was in Atlanta. Big U wasn't even in LA, he was in Atlanta. So that's why when I'm reading, I'm like, either this is another incident, or one of his codees is just telling these people something to tell them something. Because it don't make sense. He never was. Future, I've never known Future for getting his ass whooped in LA.
Hey, the only thing I'm wondering why, and listen, I'm not trying to set you up with a question, but they put, and I don't know if they're referring to you or I get it, maybe with a Future, not Future. I mean, Big U's homeboys saying some shit to the feds, but they were like, they said Big U and a co-conspirator, and from the story we hear, we're wondering if that's aimed at you.
Hey, bro, I done told many stories of niggas that didn't have to pay a debt.
Johnny Jones said, now he's telling on Hop or Bear Claw. Dude can't shut the fuck up for nothing. Facts. And you know he gonna bring other niggas up and try to change the topic when he in the weeds like this. This nigga in the weeds right now. He trying to work his way out.
I watched motherfuckers, I remember Dallas Austin. He got choked out in the club, 2 in the morning, $300,000 debt. That nigga is a fact. Like, I didn't shit. You know what I'm saying? They paid the debt.
Wait, he owed somebody $300,000?
He owed that nigga. Hell yeah, he owed the nigga. He owed the nigga the money for real. You know, I'm like, bro, you owe me $300.
So the nigga choked him out in the club because he owed him $300,000. Wow.
They work it out. I think he might have paid him $150. You know what I'm saying? And did something for him. You know, hey, if a nigga owe a debt, he owe a debt. There's a whole lot of niggas I didn't watch.
Wait, you saying he paid that night? So the nigga Dallas also had $150,000 or $300,000 cash to pay, because you ain't go to no bank. Would he wire that? You can't wire that. Like, how you paid him that? This nigga Wack just be talking, bro.
Talks about a motherfucking debt. I don't mind talking about that. You'll never catch me talking about.
Wait, just to clear it up. Hold on, just to clear it up. It's not you or your people that choked him out, right?
What you mean, my people? No, I wasn't even there.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I think people heard that like, oh, you.
I got the call at 2 o'clock in the morning asking me if they could put the phone on speaker to talk the nigga down.
Oh, shit.
So I said, you can put it on speaker, but what's happening? Man, nigga owe me 300. Which, do we owe me 300? Yeah, Wack, I owe him. Okay, well, shit. Why y'all calling me? Fuck is I got to do with it? Wack, man, he gonna pay. Whoa. Okay, you gonna pay the nigga? Yeah, okay, then pay the nigga. What y'all calling me? Why, we just don't want no problem in the club. Could you tell him to kick the nigga? He in front of you. You owe him. I don't make a dime off this shit. I done seen this shit. Hey, bro, I done seen niggas.
So Wack don't make a dime off it, but they calling him to figure out if it's gonna get paid, if it's really gonna get paid. Like, why would they even be calling Wack if Wack don't make a dime off this shit? Come on, make it make sense. You don't middleman shit for free. Everybody knows that, nigga. Don't nobody middleman Nathan for free, especially if you stopping some real shit from happening. It's probably shit that done been mad inflated just because niggas got egos. There's no way you letting niggas inflate the amount of the original amount on shit, and then the nigga who make the deal to get everything right don't even get a piece. That shit don't even make no sense, nigga.
A lot of niggas. I done seen niggas get snatched out there.
Johnny Jones said, never kick it with dudes that can't shut up. The world will know your business. Now he volunteered info on someone getting choked out. Nobody asked him about it, but he volunteers it. This is his whole MO, bro. Especially right now when he in the weeds and he trying this nigga probably nervous, but he know he got a badge, so he know he good. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he know he not about to go under the jail. He know, like, he got ends, nigga. This nigga, in the interest of justice, Wack gonna be free always. Wack could go out there and kill a nigga right now. He gonna still be free in the interest of justice, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just like when he got caught with them guns going to Texas. 88 said, why he so involved in, right? It's because he get paid.
Cars, because niggas, niggas driving niggas' cars around this motherfucker ain't paid the note 3 months. I done seen a whole lot of niggas be held accountable for their debt. But I don't believe he can catch a charge about a debt down assault or that shit that's in there. I don't know nothing about that. You've never heard me nowhere say Future got his ass whooped. Find it.
Yeah.
Find it. You've never heard me reference.
You said Future got his ass whooped. You could go look it up. You said that on Clubhouse. Excuse me. Just like you said right here. I've always said it's on Google. You ain't say you whooped his ass, but you did say Future got his ass whooped. Like, and you were saying that shit like it was your doing. Like, you and your squad had that done.
Future got his ass whooped. He got touched, choked out, kicked in the ass, spit on. None of that. None of those things ever happened.
Oh, did you read this new superseding indictment? I wonder if anything gives you.
We read it. Listen, we knew about the witness tampering a month ago.
Really? Yeah, because I also seen that. It says that he was knowingly attempted to intimidate, threaten, and corrupt the process. And they're saying that he threatened to kill.
Yeah, they talking about Monster, the dude. The one he was extorting.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be 2 Bloods. I believe Monster set the nigga up, personally. And the 2 Bloods for a time cut. 2 Bloods, Big U supposed to got with 2 Bloods who said they can get the Monster. Monster's in the hole. I keep telling y'all Big U's a dummy. So he allegedly told him he paid the niggas $1,000 a piece to unalive this nigga.
Wow.
One band a piece. I don't know if they tracking the payments.
Bro, getting paid $1,000 to do anything like that is insane. One band? Bro, you gotta be down bad. They said one band to off this. You catching a body for a band, nigga? $999 plus $1?
I believe Monster and the 2 Bloods is all part of a federal scheme. The feds ain't gonna tell you that. They let Big U talk to the nigga, make a payment, and then they booked him. That's why they put him in a hole. He was in a hole by the month. He just got out the hole. That's what he was in a hole for.
So it's looking like Big U might be like almost super cooked because now, like,
he was super cooked before this shit. It's just they just keeping his name dirty. He allowing them to do it though.
Johnny Jones said Reggie Wright, a cop, bought Wack around Suge. He was an undercover then. Dude is law enforcement. Nah, Reggie Wright definitely all law enforcement for real, for real. Reggie Wright, one of them OG cops, OG police. He got a junior and all that.
Cause he keep on, doing dumb shit. Stupid shit. But as long as you're gonna see more of that come out. Like, be real, like y'all don't, when y'all see the Vay Robinson, like, nigga, who else is gonna tell the story that I had to hold one of Big U's guns while we threatened the dispensary guy? Think about who's gonna tell that story. Who's gonna tell? Like, it's right there. Y'all gotta do is read it. Vay's gonna say Sylvester Robinson of 60 years old of Northridge, California. It's in there. Was forced to hold the gun for Big U while they whatever dispensary. So you got to think about it. That's one of his codees on the RICO. They talking.
Could you do anything or like have any like action against like somebody if they're just throwing like mentions of you? They don't mention your name, but then
nobody never mentioned. Only nigga mentioned my name is Big U when he turned himself in. And I wasn't going to do it, but now I'm a bookie. I'm going at him for everything he got on, whatever it is. I'm going to get it. Now I'm going to book him. I gave the nigga a chance to clear that up. Remember when he turned himself in, he said,
yeah,
Wack 100 is the reason why the feds are looking for me? Okay, well, nigga, we didn't see a million pages of paperwork. See, Big U had been pulled in by the feds twice prior to that.
Yeah, well, I was
June
reading
of 2023.
I was reading the overt acts, and apparently they already had a wiretap up on him because the day after they have an intercepted call, the day after the murder. So it must have been up already.
Bro, he had already been pulled into custody twice. He never told nobody. It's in the paperwork. June of 2023, they pulled him in for DNA testing. Pulled him over, cuffed him up, took him to the feds. Then he got snatched back again.
Yo, that's what Wack do. Johnny, that's what Wack do, bro. He dropped names to throw you off of what the fuck you just asked him. You start asking Wack specific questions that he don't like, he start talking about everything else under the sun and everybody else.
In August of 2023. Right? He had already been pulled in twice. If the feds done pulled you in twice for DNA testing and for fraud, wine fraud, what the fuck you mean you don't know why the feds want you?
Right.
Hey, by the way, I remember a lot of people, especially there was a couple people on this stream that was like, man, why Wack make up this fake ass story? Look like the government believe it somewhat.
I believe that's one of his homeboys using that, bro. Because
is everybody just telling on each other in this case? Like, it looks like everybody's just telling on each other.
I told you 8 months ago, it's 60 and 70 of his homies talking.
Nah, stop it, Wack.
I tell you,
60 and 70 sounds wild, though.
Bro, over 5 years, you know how big that nigga neighborhood is?
Yeah, but you think 60 people are snitching? Come on, bro.
Nigga, what?
60 people from Rolling 60.
Go to your thing.
That is OD.
Rolling 60 Crips, the area map of their neighborhood. Man, you crazy motherfucker. Man, niggas is telling on me. They ain't seen me in 20 years. Making up stories. It's a big ass neighborhood, bro.
So this shit really got nothing to do with you, but like obviously now it's causing people to try to like.
Me and dude fell out, bro. We wasn't even talking. You don't listen. Everybody in there is Crips. I don't know what y'all don't understand. Big U is only gonna deal with people we can control on that type of shit. Nigga, you ain't gonna have no bloods around, and you hit a lick for whatever, and you ain't gonna give them their cut. Nigga, your ass gonna die. But he can do that with his homies because it's his neighborhood. Think about it. Everybody in that paperwork is Crips.
Hey, Mary. Welcome to the chat, girlie. How we feeling? How we feeling? Hope all is well. Ha ha ha. Hope all is well.
He only dealt, it looked like, with the illegal shit with the people he can control.
Do like Mary said, subscribe, hit that like button, and subscribe too, because it's free to do.
That's what it looked like to me. Everybody in this paperwork is, every last one of them niggas is Crips. Nigga, you ain't finna tell no blood or no Paul Rue. We just did a lick. Let me take this, like Loose Cannon said, and get nigga gonna be like, nigga, you got me fucked up. He know that though. You can't do that with no. He did that with his own tribe. Like all this shit I be reading, I ain't never seen that dude.
Dogface is in the chat. He said, Wack is not telling the truth. He said,
Dogface is a rat. We got Dogface paperwork. He's
what?
A rat.
This nigga act. I mean, this nigga Wack is crazy. Nigga said Dogface a rat too. We got his paperwork. This nigga Wack swear he got everybody paperwork. Nigga Wack got everybody in the world paperwork, bruh. This nigga Wack on some other shit, man.
Yeah, he's a rat. Hey, look.
Yeah, Johnny said online, Wack said he sold guns to Crips. Nothing happened. He told that plumber dude he was gonna harm his mama for $1,500. Nothing happened. He took credit for Jay Reed jumping. Nada. Wack is way too old for that game shit. Yo, man, Wack, come on, man. This nigga, in the interest of justice, Wack 100 is gonna always be on these streets. In the interest of justice, you understand me? They gonna make sure they Wack 100 on the streets to soak up all that information and run back with it.
Act respectfully. I don't even, I send it to you if you want it. He's a rat.
I send it to you if you want it. He a rat. He don't never talk about his situation though. How he got caught with them hammers and high-powered rifles and shit, going to motherfucking Texas and shit with proof that he came from Texas. Nigga told the police that he came from Texas. Like they searched the whip, found the guns. That mean he trafficked them hammers from here to there. So nigga, like, what you talking about, Wack?
We got his paperwork, so man, he may want to kick back. Cause that nigga go to that little house. Nigga, like I was right, my game room is bigger than this. We found his whole house. That nigga live in that.
Nigga told the police. They pulled him over. They asked him, where you coming from? He said California. He got stopped in like one of them other states, like right before Texas type shit. So he was getting stopped. Like I think he got stopped in Texas or some shit. That's where he was. That was his destination. Nigga, he told the police he was coming from California to Texas. They searched the whip. Go get the dogs. Search the whip. Find high power rifles and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit's crazy, bro. In the interest of justice, they gonna make sure Wack 100 stay on these streets, man.
Dallas, Georgia. You ever heard of Dallas, Georgia? Population 15,000. We found everything on this nigga. This nigga over there.
No, you live in Detroit.
No, that nigga lives in Dallas, Georgia, nigga. Population 15,000 to 2,500 square foot house. Nigga, that's a fact.
Are you serious?
The fact. His whole backyard, we had a backyard war last week. I don't know why they want to play with me. Everything that was in his backyard, a little beat up little fireplace, everything right here. We got the whole shit.
Right. Don't play that shit.
Fact. He's in Dallas, Georgia.
Oh, man. No, this is crazy.
Yeah, but, that's another nigga right here wasn't never around. Come on, bro, you only know him from my name. That nigga wasn't around. A lot of these niggas wasn't around.
Well,
he older than me. He wasn't around.
I see a lot of people like they're kind of running this because that's what I see it off either Remo Page or Trap Lord Ross. Everybody's running it like you are now involved in this and like you might get charged.
Big U didn't even get charged. It's an overt act.
Oh yeah.
It's not a charge. It's stupid.
I did explain to them what's the difference on that.
Yeah, it's not. He didn't even get charged. I'm telling you, one of his homeboys told that story because Future was never touched. And I'm telling you, we all was on the red eye Atlanta that night. None of us missed our flight.
No. They didn't say y'all touched him. They said at the club, niggas tried to jump him and the bodyguard got beat.
I never been in a club with Future.
Oh no.
Like we all know.
No, they didn't say you were in the club.
Security got rushed. They all know security got rushed at a club in LA.
They said that was the Rolling 60s.
That was before LAX. So the paperwork is saying a few days later, he got his ass whooped. That nigga wasn't even in LA a few days later. He was.
Yeah, so the paperwork is wrong. The paperwork is wrong. That shit crazy. They said he knows everybody 411. Yeah, because they feed that nigga that shit.
In Atlanta. We all flew to Atlanta that night. Now the club, I wasn't. That shit was in the blogs.
Yeah.
That his security got into a squabble. You know what I'm saying?
So I think the way they were trying to make the airport story sound like, even though there was no violence, they felt like it was intimidation. They said because he's running for his life.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, you call it what you want. Nigga, you owe me some money. You know you owe some money. Hey, bro, when nigga get paid, homie? Yeah, ain't no intimidation. Wasn't no intimidation when you receive the money. You know, nigga, the fuck you talking about? This ain't no motherfucking drug deal. You owe.
Wasn't it over? It was over like a show he took the money from, but didn't like perform it, right?
Yeah, it was just a real deal. They got paid the next day though, by wire.
I wonder why he didn't pay it though. That always confused me. Like,
y'all got to remember, this ain't the future of today, bro.
He definitely
don't pull up.
Come on, he definitely had.
Don't put. It don't, bro. It's future, nigga. Think about it. When the last time you seen Future at a regular airport, nigga?
Yeah, he fly private.
Think about what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
See, a lot of these niggas wasn't even around wherever they was at. This wasn't that Future of the day yet. He wasn't that yet. Think about it, nigga. How long Future been private? Nigga, do the math. You talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is Wack saying the reason why Future fly private is because he's scared to run into him and Big U in the airport?
You talking about
Is that what this nigga Wack 100 is saying? Future only fly private because he's scared to run into him and Big U in the airport again. God damn, that's how it is? Sheesh.
Still walking to Challenge Studios and Future in there. You know, he was still, you know, had a little thing going on, but he was accessible. He was still growing. Niggas now can you get the Future like that today? Hell no, it ain't gonna happen. And that's what people like these little niggas that's around him now, they failing to realize they didn't know his movement back then. Talking 12 years ago.
Do you foresee something where, say, Big U could get out of his body, but then they got a whole bunch of other stuff on him for the RICO?
And they got over 1 million pages of paperwork, bro. 26,000 pages of wiretaps. Like,
all right. So suppose he starts working and he starts telling it. He's like, listen, all right, I'm gonna tell on Wack. I'm gonna tell on Wack.
You can't
tell on Wack.
I don't think y'all understand, bro. Let me get it through everybody's head. Wack paroled in 1999. My illegal activity in the streets was over with in 1993 when I caught the case. I went to jail.
And
I don't think niggas get it. Like, think about, you ever heard a nigga talk about?
What about that gun case though in Texas, nigga?
Wack robbed a nigga, or Wack used to sell a lot of dope.
You ain't go to jail for
You
that.
ain't never heard none of that shit. I don't think these dummies get it.
Yeah, Carlos Velez. What's the word, my boy? Welcome to the chat, gangster. How we doing tonight?
Right? We helped the nigga in the music game. We helped the nigga with his real estate, with his artists, shows. I've never done nothing illegal with none of these niggas out here to generate no income, bro.
Damn, Mary, you dipping early,
like
Mary?
New dudes be on.
Damn, Mary, you dipping early? You tired of Wack voice? You can't take this shit, huh? Your ears can't take this shit. Johnny says, so when did he sell guns to Crips?
This shit.
A lot of people want.
He said that? Wack said he sold guns to Crips?
You get caught up. I think.
Yeah, but what they don't know, like, nigga, I don't do nothing illegal to generate nothing. Nothing. And to see in their head.
Is James Harden the basketball player that was getting extorted?
Who?
James Harden. They said it was a basketball player getting extorted by Big U.
I don't know. That ain't what I read. I read that James Harden paid Big U to go get some money back. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear James was getting extorted at all. I never read that. I heard.
Nah, I feel you, Mary. This nigga Wack 100 be wildin', right?
Somebody beat him in a dice game. Something happened to some trick dice and some shit, and he asked him to go get some of his money back, whatever that was. But again, right? Again, I'm not around none of that type of dumbass shit. These niggas is stupid in the head because they watch
Wack,
this
you know
act.
what shocked me? It shocked me when I realized Big U was extorting a nigga for like $1,000. I'm like, damn.
1,000.
I mean, like I said, I don't know that that shit they say he was doing in his hood and shit like that, right? I don't hang in no nigga's hood, not even my own. So I don't know what a nigga doing. When he come see me, it's business. Bro, I'm trying to get this deal done. This going on. I got some people that want to do that. That's the conversation. Nigga, don't come see me talking about we finna go extort a food truck. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it was the.
Nah, niggas be saying, man, Wack 100 and Big U used to work together and all that. Like, they was on some Paru Kiwi movement type shit. They was, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying Wack 100 was extorting shit, but apparently, nigga, it was a movement together, a force.
Food truck. That was kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, what the fuck I look? You think you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give a nigga some, yeah, man. What you gonna, you're 1,000, nigga, here, nigga, go home.
Johnny said that Hassan Campbell phone call when he said he didn't rock with Big U, he was telling a stranger from NY everybody business. That's what Wack do. Yeah, remember that's just they had the same conversation that the Nipsey Hussle tape situation came out.
You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. But I think people in their head, it's funny.
Long live Nipsey Hussle though.
On a one breath act, they say, "Oh, Wack, you ain't in the hood. You can't hang in the hood with the street niggas." And then on the next breath, we know Wack was doing the shit with the street niggas. Well, which one is it, nigga?
Yeah, no, I agree. Like 1 minute.
Which one is it? You're telling me I can't hang in the hood with the street niggas, but then now you're telling me Wack had to be there in the hood with the street niggas.
No, I agree with you with that. Like 1 minute they were like, Wack's working. Now the conversation is, oh, Wack might be a part of it. It's like, all right, is he? Now I understand that you can't win. You can't win. I'll be honest.
That RICO started in 2021. Me and Big U was beefing. We wasn't friends.
Yeah.
We wasn't friends. We was beefing.
I know Wack 100 coached Loose Cannon to go tell multiple crimes that Big U was in. That's why I feel like he helped get Big U locked up. Like he coached Loose. Like, we gotta find a clip? This is a classic clip. Like, where's this classic clip? Like, I don't even know if it's still on the net. Like, where is it? Wack 100, Loose Cannon, No Jumper, the viral clip. Like, Wack 100 bought Loose Cannon all the way up to No Jumper to say all this. Hold on, let me see. Is this the one? Loose Cannon goes off on Big U, makes explosive allegations. Is this the one?
Yeah. Made me drop some shit.
Uh-oh.
I misplaced a little I was putting together our remote control car. I done misplaced a piece. I still can't find it. Because he's behind a lot of that you've seen. You just should know it was him.
Okay.
We're going to take off camera.
What kind of stuff?
He's behind a lot of that if you see it on YouTube, you just say no, it was him. So I know he ain't.
He already started it off with this thing right here being a lot of shit. Like, Wack 100 the feds, yeah, stop this shit, man. Like, why would Wack get up here and talk about all these crimes that ain't nobody been convicted for?
But man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you gotta elaborate on this shit.
I got to, because at the end of the day, it's like dealing with, like, when you're in hood politics and stuff like that. And well, let me go back where it first started, right? So I end up whooping Molly Maul ass, right? Put it on camera.
Look how Wack staring at the nigga. He just want to get it out of him. Wack is just wait. You can't tell me this is like, bro. Look at how Wack is just staring at the nigga. He just come on, say everything we talked about. Say everything we talked about. Tell him right here.
Guy named Big U. It's cool. They used to be brothers, right?
Then you talk about Big U and Molly Mall.
No, Big U, Molly Mall, and you.
Yes.
Molly Mall, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah, they used to be. They all.
Still my brother.
He put us on the phone together.
Still my brother.
Yeah. Molly Mall is a good dude. He just a scammer. So
Molly's not a scammer.
Allegedly.
Molly Mall is a scammer. Pooh Bear is.
He makes the
Justin
studio
Bieber,
available.
Some bullshit. And then and Molly Mall would tell you. He would tell you he was like, I was in
mansion and say, here go the keys of my cars, you my brother, I love you. When he was short on money, Molly Mall go in his pocket. Oh, Big U like laughs the shit off, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of shit you on?
We did is it shouldn't even go between.
Are you woke loose?
Of course.
Are you?
He then stamps, but doesn't actually do. You're talking about like
so
street shit?
Yeah, they're like street shit. So basically, say if I go do something in the hood, right, and he knows about it, he'll tell everybody in the hood.
Like it's him.
So like it's him, but then they be calling me. It was like, cuz you just did this, and I'm like, cuz that's like some police shit. Because why would you be telling, if me and you is the only person that know what we did, it shouldn't even go between.
Facts. Nigga said if Wack ever calls you his brother, run.
Are you woke loose?
Of course.
Are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
He got to get that credit from that 7-7 Street contract.
Of course. So at the end of the day, it's like, I realized like, damn, it's 2023 and you got a BlackBerry. Like they didn't even.
How long have I been asking you about that BlackBerry?
Since 2015.
But y'all ain't know each other. But Wack said he just met Loose Cannon. So how do Loose Cannon know you been asking Wack 100 about the BlackBerry since 2015? Nigga, stop the bullshit.
That's the phone that he got.
Yeah, his name in the contract. 7-7 Street Division issued him a BlackBerry as a police issue phone to report all gang violence.
Like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that. And I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because
I'm his high-tech shit.
I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm going to get it. You get what I'm saying?
This nigga Wack bought this nigga Loose up here to tell all Big U business. Wack bought this nigga. Yo, I don't care how you see this shit. If you don't see this shit how I see it, bro, you crazy. You don't think Wack 100 literally bought Loose Cannon up here to just straight up snitch on Loose Cannon and even snitch on himself. He knew this nigga Loose Cannon was sped egg. He knew this nigga Loose Cannon was sped egg, gang. I'm jacking it. He knew he was sped egg. He knew he could get him to come up here and try to get famous. He knew Loose Cannon wanted clout. He like, I'm gonna bring you to No Jumper, but you gotta tell all that shit you been telling me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, boy. You can't. And then remember, they came back and wanted the raw footage of this shit. The feds came to No Jumper and wanted the raw footage of this shit. So you can't even say that in the interest of justice, this right here wasn't valuable. You can't even say this information right here was not valuable in the interest of justice. Nigga. And Wack 100 was involved in a lot of shit going on with that shit too, but he still, no consequences, because in the interest of justice, they need him on the streets.
And then, like, one day...
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was going to make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you...
Look, here go Wack steering. Wack steering them right here.
And then, like, one day...
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was going to make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to, when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So
that right there, that very quote right there is in the paperwork. So you know why he did that, right? He was gonna give him back the 40 so he could get half and give you that. Like that shit is in the paperwork. That shit is in Big U paperwork, and that shit came out of Wack mouth, not loose mouth.
So you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So
like we don't even need to continue this shit. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, gang. Wack 100 set this nigga up right here to go crazy, boy. But yeah, Loose locked up right now. Wack 100 still free, sitting out here doing the same shit, still having other niggas crash out and go to jail. It's Wack 100 MO.
I think people want to see you go down, man.
A lot of these niggas wasn't around to know shit. They didn't use my name to get to the internet. Now they act like you wasn't around, nigga. Nobody knew you. So if I'm beefing with a nigga, how am I committing crimes with him if I'm beefing with him? I can commit a crime against him, but if you beefing with a nigga, how you commit a crime with him? How does that math?
I think they're trying to say you got to go back to like 2014 when maybe I used to run together.
Yeah, no, you ain't never heard about me running with no nigga. But my artist on a tour. You can't put me running with no nigga, bro. Not even a day. Who you put me running with? I go do my business and I'm out. I don't run with no nigga, bro.
Yeah, the only thing they could charge you with right now is doing that DIY in the backyard, man. We know that.
Fuck is these niggas talking about running with? Nigga, I don't run with no nigga. What the fuck? These niggas not understand, like, nigga, like, yo, act. Let me let you in on a little secret.
He literally said it himself. We ran together for mad years. Like, that's what he literally said. Bro, when him and Big U was cool, he was on that, me and him ran together for mad years. Let me go grab my bill.
You know what kept me out the streets? Let me see if you pay attention to when I talk. What kept me out the streets?
R&B?
No, R&B come in my life 4.5 years ago. What kept me out the streets? Nigga.
You're snitching.
I had trucks.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I did 3-4. Listen, do you not understand that I was managing, running a label, and driving one of my old personal trucks I still have today? Every month? See, these dumb fuckers is dumb. I didn't park my truck until 2018 because I had to, because Birdman wanted me to run the Cash Money West. So only way I had to. I didn't want to. I hated it. But you got to do the math. So from 1999 to 2018, there's no way you hanging in the streets every day, but yet you running 3,000-4,000 miles a week. How do you do that?
Yeah.
See, these motherfuckers are stupid. They ain't been around.
My man's Johnny said, after they jumped Jay Reed and Marciano in that alley, Wack said, that's what happens when you come looking for Wack. And then said Adam called happy about it, saying, yeah, I bet they know how they know now, gang. Listen, man. You know how this shit go.
Everybody will tell you. Ray J will come on in and tell you, nigga, the big homie be in his truck, pull up, pay me the deposit. Next thing I know, he in Ohio, but he take the flight down to Houston.
But I ain't gonna lie, Loose is a dummy though. Loose wanted to do that time for that. Loose wanted to like, he frontline that mission. And then he ended up posting it on his channel. He did a story time about the day and then put an insert of the video at the end, like, after he talked about, like, bro, Loose Cannon wanted to do that time for that. Like, Wack 100 was smart. He backed up. He ain't physically harmed them niggas. Loose Cannon had niggas on camera, film him, beat them niggas with the hammer. Like, some shit you just gotta call niggas stupid for. Loose was dumb for that. You feel me? Like, yeah, Wack is a fad, but Loose was dumb for that. In my opinion, Wack do a lot of fat shit, regardless of whether he wear a badge or not. He do wild fat shit though. Like that right there, steering this nigga Loose, in that video to say what he said about Big U because you mad at him, so you got him, you snitching on him.
handle the business. He leave the next morning, go back to his truck, keep moving.
So do you think one of them rolling 60s niggas might just be in there trying to just lie on your ass then?
No, they can't lie on me because I never hung with none of them. Only ones I was allowed to come around me was his kids, and really that was just Huey. Rest in peace.
The person who gave them this story.
I don't hang with niggas homeboys, bro. I don't do that because I don't know.
I'm not saying you hung with him. I'm saying, like, based on what the feds wrote.
Facts. Luce was slow. Luce was a crash out. The nigga wanted to go to, he wanted to get booked for, but the fact that he would come on No Jumper and say all the shit that he's saying that attaches him to the same crimes that he snitching on Big U about, is, you gotta be slow to do that. Ain't no regular, you don't even gotta be a smart individual. You just gotta have a brain. Common sense, that's law. Like, preserve self. The nigga went in there and implicated himself and Big U. Nigga said, I'm his right-hand man. The nigga told about mad crimes Big U did, mad crimes he did, and then said, I'm his right-hand man. If any dirt had to get done, I'm gonna go get it. Like, bro, this nigga was slow from the jump.
Here, look like, I agree.
Slow cannon.
With you, one of the homeboys said
and I rock with Luce, but slow cannon.
Act, you fly all the time. What happens at TSA, Act?
Yeah. Well, they take
what happens when you come to TSA? What do you have to give them?
They used to have you
identification, right?
Identification, take your shoes off.
So if a motherfucker saying they was there, what they got to show? Because we was in the airport.
Yeah.
See, this is a dummy is not gonna think about these things.
So
wasn't nobody there. Wasn't no homies there.
Do you think that they're going off you telling the story? Because I don't think no one else, I've never heard no one else.
I don't think they can do that because my story never said Future got assaulted, bro.
No, they never said Future got assaulted. They say he just got chased and intimidated.
I mean, I don't think he was intimidated. I just think the nigga didn't have him.
I don't think he was intimidated. You said the nigga almost jumped out the goddamn chute. Nigga, whatever that shit is called. You said he almost jumped out the motherfucker. He was so scared of you. Threw the phone at you. On speaker.
Wait. Somebody else paid the debt for him. That's all it was. I don't think he was intimidated. Personally. Now, you know, if it's like 4, 5 niggas, a bunch of niggas, then at that point, but nigga, when one man is hollering at you.
Now, we damn near got to play this side by side. Nigga, Wack 100 over here talking about some, when one man is hollering, he making it seem mad, calm, and cool. Like, yeah, I just hollered at him, bro. Like, I ain't chasing him around the airport or nothing. Like, bro, in the other recording, you said this, bro, I'm going to pull up the classic story about Wack 100. Because the way he telling the story right now is crazy, gang.
He's intimidated.
You got assaulted, bro.
No, they never said Future got assaulted. They say he just got chased and intimidated.
I mean, I don't think he was intimidated. I just think the nigga didn't have the money. Somebody else paid the debt for him. That's all.
Bro, that's it. I'm pulling it up. Yo, 88, do me a favor, bro. Find the link of the short version. Even if it's a short, whatever, bro. 88, please find the link. Drop the link in here of this nigga Wack 100, the original. When he first told academics this story. Like, we got it, please. I'm not gonna waste too long with it. Hopefully it's like 5 to 7 minutes so we can get it in. Y'all can see exactly what I mean by this nigga Wack, bro. This nigga be thinking we dumb. This nigga be thinking we really as slow as his mans. Like, we not as slow as your mans. We seen your mans dropping guns and all that. Like, we seen your man's blicks hitting the floor. They was scary when Shorty pulled out the mace and started spraying. Like, your man's is not like my man's. You be acting like you moving so militant, but your niggas is dropping hammers. Like, nigga, at least my niggas would have let it fly. Fuck out of here. You Mason niggas? Bitch, you leaving with holes in your fucking body. Like, come on, man. What the fuck is this nigga talking about, man? Bro, facts. Bro, we gotta get this. Yo, 88, please, if you could, my boy, drop a link for me in here.
Well, I don't think it was intimidated. Personally. Now, you know, if it's like 4, 5 niggas, a bunch of niggas, then at that point, but nigga, when one man is hollering at you, that's a conversation. I didn't want to talk to him, I would have been talking.
I'm wondering why they put that in the Big U shit, because if Big U kind of hung back.
Bro, this nigga really just changed. Nigga said, I don't think he was intimidated. It was just man to man talking. This nigga is crazy, bro. He told a whole different story when it was in a different context, bro.
Read all the paperwork. They put 3-4 things in there. Them is codees. Them is his codees.
Because I'm thinking if Big U kind of hung back, why are they acting like Big U?
I've always said that. I think Flacco let a piece go. I've always said that. Big U, stay back. I've always said that. That's always been the story.
So it sounds like the feds got their info wrong from like one of his homies snitching.
One of his homies went in is telling a story that, man, you know, you got 10 niggas in the circle. By the time that story,
hold on, I found it right here.
Day, it's an extended holiday, and I don't want to just kind of just make this a long stream for no reason. All right. Let me.
Academic says Wack 100 explained in detail Future airport story and reveals it was 10 years ago. Now we need to hear Wack 100 telling the story. Big Wack. I think this is a Big Wack had Pluto doing the dash. Here you go. Let me see if Wack. We need one that Wack call in on.
Just where he lives. We're not where he lives at. Oh, so for real, Act. That's how you feel. You booked. And I guess back then, this is 10 years ago. This is like 2013, right? 2013. Future security took the beats for Future. 60s. Future
3 years ago.
Who was it was like it was a BT All-Star weekend or no BT Awards weekend like that year. They went to LA and apparently the Rolling 60s was on Future's head. Now again,
it's 3 years ago.
That supposedly happened where they supposedly was trying to put hands on Future in a club. Remember, this is all over $10,000. They were trying to beat Future up in a club. They said Future security took the beats for Future. Future slipped out the back door. Then when Future's finally leaving LA, that's when he runs into Wack. Now, after hearing all that shit, and he gave me a little bit more details, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hit the Googles yesterday. Future, and I'll type it in with y'all. Future, Rolling 60s, BT Awards, I don't know, Sierra. Let's just type that in. Look, I'm typing in the Google search. I ain't making this up. This is why I kind of believe Wack a little bit, but whatever. Look, if you type it in, there's a popular forum, because I think the original website is gone. There's a popular forum called Boxden, okay? And by the way, over
we're gonna hear Wack talk about it.
Future, whose real name is Nevadius Cash, allegedly skipped out of the club performance. He already been paid for. His bodyguard stepped in before the gang members were able to get a hold of him. But a member of Future's security team was badly injured. Sierra and Future rushed out the side door while the bodyguard was rushing. So I'm guessing this is all right before my I have a huge afro like.
All right, so yeah, that was him talking about it. This was 3 years ago. So Future got beat up, then ran into Wack. Wack chased him through the airport. This is Wack telling a story about how he chased him through the airport.
You listen to the story or the facts emoji? Listen to this shit, people. Y'all gotta listen to this shit. Look at this. I can't fucking believe it. Here we go.
Old or what? This is community activist Charleston White himself last night. Wait, hold on.
Damn, that rainwater might be right.
Hold on.
This is so why nobody ain't never like checked that situation? You know, they say the checking in and all of this here. I mean, like, you feel me? Why niggas would have to check in with these niggas?
Bro, see, here go the thing. That's something. Look, bro, and I wish I can get to the root. Who said what to make the younger generation take it like that? You can ping Kiddo in here right now, right? It's a few, it's the baby. It's a few niggas. When they land in Cali, they come. We be out. I know how they move, so I might. You know that after I was spotted at hookah lounge I like going to, that mug been kind of hot in there for you. They may want to still clear that. And remember them youngsters you was with? Word is they lined this up over here on the east side, so you may want to just give me your hands up. You gonna put it, but just kind of watch it. Where y'all staying at? Nah, don't get no Airbnb in that area. Tell them you want one in Sherman Oaks or something. Or you know what? I got a homie got a spot over here to secure. Boom, 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 boom. And then when they land, they come see me. They get all the way right, and then they get on.
They get all the way right, and then they get on. This is Wack basically explaining how niggas check into him.
I don't know who or what took checking in as if it's one of them, you better call me before you come. Before I go to Florida, New York.
Let's be honest, chat. We all think that checking in is like, yo, nigga, give me $10,000 and I'll make sure you get back home to your family. Like, ain't that we all think like
exactly.
People have now like politicized checking in where they're like, no, you just gotta tell us you're here. Like, wait, why do I gotta tell you I'm here? Just to make sure you're good. Why do I have to tell you that I'm here to make sure I'm It's crazy. Anyway.
Chicago, Atlanta, Texas, all these locations. I call my man, let I be there Wednesday. They might tell me, Wack, we're going to be out of town for such and such over whoop-de-whoop going to be on point if you need them. Or, okay, well, what's Wack? Everything going to be at the same spot when you get there. Wop. Cool, that's what it is. That's our checking in. If I need my this, because I may be coming in to handle my business.
The clip coming soon. Hold on.
I may be whatever, right? It ain't about I'm forced to move around, which you got to go in my pocket and give you some money and none of that. It's a mutual general respect.
Here it goes.
I don't know that it is, bro.
Here it goes.
We know who started that, Blood. We know who started it. Who started that? 6ix9ine and they did, bro. And they're not checking in, bro. They're not checking in and making it. No, they're not checking in.
Hear this story, chat.
And making it a negative connotation. No-fly zone was based on the collective at that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big U.
Hold on.
No fly zone, right? So it was extortion money. Nigga, Wack 100 tried to say it was just money that was owed. Reason why Future ain't pay that debt is because, nigga, y'all made that debt up. Y'all made the debt up, nigga. Future didn't owe shit. This $10,000 was a check-in fee that he didn't pay to Detroit. Trick wanted that bag. You tried to collect it on, that was extortion money. You collected it on behalf of Trick. Allegedly.
Future old Trick some money. So when it was on, for instance, Future old.
Yeah, let me go back. For those of y'all in the back that's gonna act like y'all slow and y'all ain't hear this. This whole conversation was about niggas checking in and not checking in. And the reason why this nigga Future owed bread to Trick is because he had a no-fly zone set up. And Trick, Wack 100, and Big U together had a collective. And they was going to make sure each other got paid. Whoever run into whoever. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. So listen back real quick.
We know who started to give you some money and none of that. It's a mutual general respect.
Here it goes.
I don't know that it is, bro.
Here it goes.
We know who started that, Blood. We know who started it. Who started it? 6ix9ine and they did, bro.
6ix9ine is the one who said we ain't checking in. 6ix9ine is the first nigga, let's keep it 100, who was on some nigga. I ain't checking in with nobody, nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't gotta come. If I'm coming to your town, fuck, I gotta let you know I don't even know you. So I'm gonna hit you up and say, yo, I'm coming to your town. I don't even know you. I'm gonna just trust you. I'm in your hands now. Fuck out of here, nigga. You're bugging. I'm not checking in with shit. See how easy it is. Of course, it had to be an NY nigga to not want to check in. Even though 6ix9ine did what he did. NY nigga energy, nigga. We ain't checking in. See how easy it is to see through this sucker? Keep digging. Come on, I got you.
And they're not checking in, bro. They're not checking in and making it. No, they're not checking in.
Hear this story, chat.
And making it a negative connotation. No-fly zone was based on the collective at that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big U.
Hold on, chat.
The money Future owed Wack 100 was because of a no-fly zone. Future went to Detroit and didn't pay him or didn't have no Detroit artists open up. Trick had this shit going on. You can watch another video and hear them explain. Whenever you come to Detroit, you gotta have a Detroit artist open up for you or pay niggas like 10 bands for your safety and shit like that. Future came through, moved through Detroit, and did his thing with his own security and didn't check in, have no Detroit artists open up. So he owed this nigga Trick 10 bands. That's how Trick, that's the fee. 10 bands for the check-in fee.
8. Y'all gotta hit. Do I need to turn this bitch up? This is hilarious.
Allegedly.
Was based on the collective at that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big U was real close at the time, right?
Me, Trick, and Big U was real close at the time. He said he ain't never been close to niggas. He ain't never be around niggas. But look how you talking about Big U back then.
At that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick, and Big U was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future old bro some money.
Said Schoolboy Q ruined that check-in for boys in Cali. He let it be known that's why y'all get robbed. Facts, exactly. Checking in is how y'all get robbed. Exactly. Because these niggas is there to extort you.
All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football players. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, home.
You take this bitch. I got him. You heard her? This don't sound hostile. This don't sound hostile to y'all.
We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running.
Hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running.
The thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running.
No, stop it. No, stop it. Hold on. I gotta play some. Wait. He says he runs into Future. So Future owed Trick money. He runs into Future at the airport after getting off a red eye. First of all, he's bad tired after you get off a red eye. And he said, the first thing he says to Future is, yo, ayo, homie, you got that money for Trick? And Future takes the fuck off. Hold on, man.
All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football players. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm on the dead homies.
On the dead homies.
Runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left this.
Nigga said he chased this nigga so far, he ran into the terminal, but it was no plane there to catch him.
Oh, hell nah. That nigga said Future was trying to board another plane. Nah, no way. That nigga said Future was running in the airport so crazy, he ran into a gate try to board a fucking flight.
Remember, apparently the Rolling 60s just stomped this nigga out, or his security guard the other week. They made an example out of security guard. Security guard took the ass whooping for him. Like, he had to be the casualty at war, because they stomped the mud hole out in the security ass. And that's what I'm jacking it. That's what they said they did to Future security, and Future got a body there back in the club.
Nigga.
So Future running scared right now. Like, he running scared. At this, he just seen Big U and Wack, first thing he say, hey, yo, homie, you got that money for Trick?
This flight is...
Nah, hold up. I gotta, hey, yo, homie, you got that money for Trick? Nigga, do you got that money for Trick? That shit crazy.
Going to motherfucking Birmingham, Alabama. He said, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Get me out of here. Big Wack is chasing me, nigga. God damn.
Running scared.
Hold on, by the way. I'm gonna believe this story. If he put this story on Paru, I'm believing it.
He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm chasing the dead homies. Do the devil runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the
Pluto was trying to go to Pluto after he seen Wack.
the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it. Bro.
Wait, Future left Sierra? No way. No way.
But he wasn't, but it was just a regular conversation between two gentlemen.
No fucking way, bro. No way.
Wow. He runs into the terminal, true story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right?
Yo, the nigga said Future was about to jump to the runway, bro.
That's crazy.
No, bro. Nah.
Bro, but remember how he just explained this shit. I'm going to go back, and we're going to listen to how he explaining it today.
Not the nigga who did Codeine Crazy. Not the nigga who did March Madness. Not the nigga who did 56 Nights, bro. No fucking way, bro. Not the nigga who did Mask Off, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Not the nigga that did Wait For You, bro. No fucking way, my nigga. Y'all believe in this story? I need everybody to spam facts, the facts emoji, or goddamn cap. What you?
I mean, if it's an indictment, I guess we gotta believe it now. Then again, they might just be going off Wack word because they know this nigga Wack really was around this nigga Big U. So who knows, man?
Feeling about this shit? Hold up.
He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy.
Imagine that.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Nigga threw the phone at him on speaker. Nigga called Birdman and said, yo, talk to Wack. Yo, talk to Wack. Threw the phone like a grenade. Yo, talk to Wack. Threw the phone at Wack chest. Nigga, the phone hit Wack in the chest like this. Look, the phone hit Wack in the chest like this. Like, yo, Stunner, what up? He like, yo, leave that nigga alone. Hey, yo, that's my little homie. Hey, yo, Future, my little homie. Leave him alone, man. Yeah, but I don't want to leave him alone. Hey, yo, I'm your big homie, nigga. I be sending you them Cash Money West checks. Nigga, leave that nigga alone. We got business together. I pay that in the morning. All right? You heard me? You heard me, shouted? And Wack 100 like, all right, Birdman, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Threw the phone back at Future, hit him in the chest. Future stumbled with the phone. Future couldn't even catch his phone back. Nigga dropped it. Yo, my shit nigga crazy, dog.
Fucking like imagery. Future slinging his iPhone at Wack like a boomerang, nigga. and while this thing is ducking the phone, he hears Stunner, which is Birdman, talking like this is crazy. Nah. This is good. This is good.
Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right?
Look, he gonna pay or he finna get fucked up and then he gonna pay. But this not hostile. Wack 100 just explained this shit to academics like, man, we just had a conversation between men. He owed the bro some money. I'll try to get the money. Nah, that's not how it happened, nigga. You chased him through the motherfucking airport. You almost had that nigga hopping out of the goddamn fucking whatever you call that shit. Put in the comments. What you call that shit when you walk through the thing and then the plane is right there? What is that terminal thing you walk through? The terminal shit. When you walk into the plane, what you call that?
Bad. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what?
I got business with that man. Yo, Johnny said, what grown man with any sense would listen to Wack tell these secrets and want to do any business with him? Sierra kept it more gangster than Wack. She didn't say nothing. Facts. I respect Sierra for that. But that's probably why she left Future. Watching a grown man run from a short ass 5'3", Wack 100. Looking like a goddamn fat ass thumb. Bald ass thumb running around the airport. Chasing your man who's like 6'5".
He said, Wack, it's Stunner talking to you as your brother. Leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I'll pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back the phone and walked away. Trick got his
threw him back the phone like
this real shit. What I'm saying,
couldn't catch it.
What I'm saying is like,
look, Wack 100 got off the phone with Birdman, threw the phone back at Future chest like this. Nigga, Future couldn't catch that shit, nigga. Future was scared as a motherfucker catching the phone back. He thought it was a bomb or something. Nigga, he just threw at him, nigga. He didn't know what the fuck Wack was throwing back at him.
That was like, it was a real table at one time to where we knew what was going on, knew everywhere in every region to where we knew what was going on, right? And we was going to move if we saw you. And our squads knew if they saw you at a hookah lounge or a club. It been times when niggas like, hey, well, I ain't going to say no names, such and such at the club, lock him down. It was go over to 20 deep to their VIP. Tell the security they don't pay you enough for this here. Look, continue to have your drinks. If y'all cool, ain't nobody moving out to VIP till the homies get you. and we show up. Hey, what's up, homie? Yeah, that beat you was supposed to, that verse, gonna homie paid you for that verse? Yeah, you ain't finna be out here, the homie in Chicago, and what's happening? We got a studio around the corner. Let's go. You now. This your security. They can roll with it. They can roll with it.
You gotta go to work.
And they go over the right now.
Hey, that's a real.
I believe this shit. I mean, if Big Wack say it, I believe it. I won't keep it 100.
Why would we
No
not?
problem. So Big Wack say it, I believe it. I just want to know if y'all believe it. I was listening quite carefully. He didn't put it on Pyro. However, Wack is not known for telling duck.
All right, so look, that was that. My fault. That was that. Now let's go back right here to what Wack just said.
Said Future got his soul. They say he just got chased and intimidated.
I mean, I don't think he was intimidated. I just think the nigga didn't have the money. Somebody else paid the debt for him. That's all.
Look, I don't think he was intimidated. I just don't think he had the money. Bro, how you go from that to that? What you just said about this man sound more than intimidated, nigga.
Well, I don't think he was intimidated. Personally. Now, you know, if it's like 4, 5 niggas, a bunch of niggas, then at that point, but nigga, when one man is hollering at you,
he don't think he was intimidated, but he just chased this nigga through the airport. The nigga threw the phone while he was running with Birdman on it, trying to get a break.
Conversation. I didn't want to talk to him. I would have been talking.
I'm wondering why they put that in the Big U shit, because if Big U kind of hung back,
read all the paperwork. They put 3, 4 things in there.
Yeah.
Them is codees.
Yeah,
them is his codees.
Because I'm thinking if Big U kind of hung back, why are they acting like Big U?
I've always said that. I think Flacco let a piece go. I've always said that. Big U, stay back. I've always said that. That's always been the story.
So it sounds like the feds got their info wrong from like one of his homies snitching.
One of his homies went in is telling a story that, man, you know, you got 10 niggas in the circle. By the time that story get around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what it's gonna be, but the fact of the matter is, dude never was assaulted, and Big U never did nothing to the nigga. Not around me.
So basically, this shit doesn't make you nervous or nothing like that, right?
No, not at all. Because I mean, listen, you would have to have Future saying.
Well, we seen Gucci take the stand now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Future from Atlanta, you never know.
Gucci had Draco's pulled out on him, bro. Nigga, they took Jerry, they robbed him.
Well, we know Wack 100 ain't shit. We know you're lying.
Come
on, man.
Nobody take nothing out of Future pockets. Is watch a Jerry. 2 totally different situations. Conversation. He put a nigga on the phone. Nigga on the phone say, Wack, everything good? Cool, love. That was it. I got on the plane. Keyword, everybody got on the plane.
Yes. Oh, so like no authorities was called at all?
Not at all. There wasn't a reason to call authorities. It was a conversation. What you calling authorities for? For what?
Yeah, this shit crazy.
We all got on the same plane, nigga. Delta Red Eye, LAX to Atlanta. It was nothing else to talk about. Bro, nigga know about what's old. I'm a wired in the morning. Love, cool, that's it. Nothing to talk about.
Do you think that the clubhouse audio, if you explain it, do you think they would possibly use that in court, or you don't think so?
Yup.
What you gonna use in court? Did you hear it?
Yeah, we just listened to it.
Did he say he got his ass whooped?
Nah.
Did he say he got robbed? Did he say he did?
Nah, it just say I chased him.
Not y'all, because Big U already said, you ain't gonna find in that recording Big U running at nobody. You can't run at nobody. I try to be behind the nigga. Like, bro, you know why a nigga want to have a conversation. Fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? on some real shit. Like, my nigga, what you doing? Like, it ain't a double party.
So, suppose they
when they gonna get his bag?
They might go to Ciara and get a statement.
They can't. She didn't see nothing.
But she probably saw Future take off like Noah Lyles.
She also saw him come back.
True.
Unharmed, unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the narrative they trying to run ain't gonna work. Because, nobody ever said Big U touched the nigga. Now, I don't know about this days later attack shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, that's on some other shit. Hey, Wack. The last thing on this, why do you think they hit him with a supersede indictment? And also, now that they've added like witness tampering, and they said witness tampering in this case, what do you think is gonna happen next with Big U?
He already been looking at 600 years, day one, bro.
Shit, 600 years. You helped get him that though.
You gotta take it to
You definitely helped get him that though. You can't even say you didn't help get him that.
They ain't got no choice.
I feel like the feds, like, especially wanted to get him because since the city was funding him through the GRID program, he's like, it's like, you know how they go hard at politicians when they get found corrupted? They got to make a lesson out of it because they were pretty much paying him for anti-violence or anti-gang stuff, and then he was still doing whatever he wanted to do.
Well, that wasn't the feds. That was the state. That was the city.
No. Of course, but what I'm saying is that that probably makes law enforcement more pissed at you when you're kind of getting funded by law enforcement.
Yeah, could be that. I really think they think he has something to do with a bunch of shit. Like Moosey's murder and shit, which he ain't had nothing to do with that. First club I was when I was 15. Still there. It's crazy. Like shit like y'all think he gets a bad rep for a lot of shit he didn't do. Like he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, maybe shit. And then, like I said, bro.
This is Wack trying to talk his way out of this shit, bro. The proof is in the pudding. It's proof all over the internet that he bullshit right now. I just went and found the clip.
Leaders. I keep telling these niggas, they like, Wack, why you don't? Hey, nigga, I don't want to be a gang leader, nigga. I don't do shit that gang leaders do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I be telling these niggas,
He in the weeds.
My mission ain't the motherfucking fucking run the hood, be a fucking you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. They also mentioned, didn't they put in the paperwork the Meek Mill like attempted extortion or whatever?
That's cap.
So it looks like the feds they're not double checking.
That's loose cannon story, bro. Like Meek Mill and Rick Ross never seen.
Just like the airport story is your story. That's where the feds got that one from.
Loose cannon day in their life, bro. I just loose cannon making up shit.
Man,
they've never even seen the dude.
This trial gonna be one for the ages, man. I can tell.
Facts though.
Yeah, they've never seen that dude, so you would need Meek Mills and Rick Ross saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna. It's shocking how I feel like everybody wants to put you in the mix of like, but it's clear like the extortion was straight Big U. That was his MO.
I don't know what. Listen, I ain't never seen him extort a nigga. I just read about it.
Wait, you had to know he was extorting niggas though, Wack. Like, come on.
Never in my life seen that dude extort nobody.
I'm not saying you've seen it, but like, if he was getting 25,000 a month.
I'm not from 6-0, bro.
I'm
not from rolling 60s, my nigga. I'm not over there hanging with no nigga in they hood while they doing that dumbass shit. I don't hang in my own hood.
There was no word on the street?
Let me put this in perspective with you, right? This is 2026, right? 26 and 7. Right? It's 33, right?
Yeah.
I ain't lived in my own hood in 33 years. Okay? So how the fuck I know what a nigga doing in his hood? You hear me?
Yeah.
I've been out 27 years, ain't lived in the hood. My last stretch was 6 years, and then prior to that, I wasn't living in the hood anyway. I got me a spot. Move.
Hey, do you think it's Loose Cannon that's telling? Because it looked like if they're trying to get more charges on Big U.
Loose Cannon wasn't around back then. Wasn't no such thing as Loose Cannon in 2014.
No. Well, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm saying maybe they're trying to put Nipsey's death on Big U, and Loose Cannon did tell a story.
Happen, bro. It's already a dude charged for Nipsey's death, bro.
Yeah, but
come on, use your brain, bro.
Yeah, but they could roll it up into a conspiracy.
Not gonna happen. It would take the murderer to do it. It would take the murderer to implement it. How you doing for 2? Yeah, it would take the murderer to implement it. He's already in jail, bro. 60 years. Forgot? Think about it. No. You got to think about that. He's already in jail. I'm about to have dinner with my wife. I'll hit you up later.
All right, baby.
All right, man. Wack 100 done capping, gang. Don't get scared now. You was a killer yesterday. If Wack ever hit the county, he gonna need an incredible diaper. That's crazy. Nah, that switch up was definitely crazy, gang. Nah, man. Why Flacco ain't talk about this part, bro? This shit. All right, now look. Wack 100 called in and tried to big up on Lush, and I like how Lush held his nuts, man. Lush fake, let his nuts drag. Tap in right quick, man. The Wack 100 trying to go crazy on Lush, man, when Lush ain't do nothing, bro.
I never said you.
Well, Johnny said Wack 100 ain't welcoming around nothing he claimed. Dude is a phony snake. Everybody he pretends to be cool with. 88 was popping, my boy. You in the building?
I didn't say you was in an indictment, Wack. I did not say you was in an indictment. I specifically said you.
You got to put it to the microphone.
I did not say he was in an indictment.
My name like a nigga won't break your shit.
Hey, bro, I'm like the one like speaking unbiasedly and defending you. I'm like, but I'm not talking bad. Like you could save this preamble, but I'm not like talking bad about you.
Hey, bitch, do you know what a preferred action is versus a charge? Ain't
No one said you had a charge though. No one said that. No, I didn't. No, I did not say you had a charge. I never said that. I never said you had a charge. I don't know what you're talking. I didn't say you had a charge though. But I didn't say you had a charge though. But I didn't say that. I didn't. Go ahead. But I didn't say that though. But I already knew this was gonna be some. I don't even know why I answered this.
Hey, listen, I ain't let you niggas meet who Wack is. And one day I'm gonna show you that.
Okay, but
you ain't gonna like.
But I'm not against you, and I didn't say anything. But like,
calm down.
Yeah. Even listen, I'm not. Like, I don't know why you tripping on me, bro. Like I'm not.
You was just popping it.
No, I wasn't. What did I say that was popping it?
Put the microphone to the speaker.
He passed the bottle to a that killed the nigga every week. I ain't never said no like that.
No,
nigga, but you said what's in an indictment, stupid. You said you chased Future through the airport. It's in an indictment. You said, you know why he gave you the 40? You know why he gave him back the 40? Because he was going to give him back the da-da-da-da. You the one said that. Your words is an indictment. Munchie B said some dumb shit, but it's not an indictment that we can see yet. It's probably one coming. I hope not. Shout out to B team, but it might be one pending.
The thing is, I'll say it again.
Facts, Johnny Lush, fight back, man. Don't buy them wolf tickets, homie. Facts.
That's
bro.
I think you're lacking context.
I don't understand.
What you talking about?
I think you're lacking context though, because that's not at all like.
Tell you what, hey, Lush, this all I'm gonna tell you. It's my last warning to you. Watch your mouth with my name, bro.
I was trying to defend you.
You're good. Listen to what I'm telling you. I see you too much, homie. I'm gonna tell my story, and I say it again. Big U wasn't even there. He stayed back with the and nobody ever touched it. Period. So that's one of them Crips who wasn't there lying, talking about the nigga got stopped out of LA.
That's Loose Cannon.
So okay,
that is Loose Cannon.
So you're clearly talking about Loose here.
Loose Cannon told.
So Loose Cannon told.
9 times out of 10, he trying to get out.
Wasn't there, you dummy.
Ain't nobody getting stumped. No, Loose Cannon probably wasn't there. He probably heard about it, and then he just trying to tell his way out.
Loose Cannon in 2014 in the 60s. I never heard of that name.
Interesting.
Loose Cannon ain't never been to the 60s.
I nobody getting stumped out of no airport.
He'll probably come back.
2014.
Okay, yeah, that was a long time ago.
So who you think? So who tell it?
If anybody told that story, it's a on the indictment named Hop. It was probably Hop because Hop.
Look, he mentioned all type of names, huh?
Was around all day, and that sound like either A, somebody talking and put extras on it, or B, a nigga just making up shit. Cause you can't find nowhere where said Future was ever touched. He was never touched. So for them to say he got stopped out, that let me know. Now if you read it, it also said Sylvester, 60 years old of Northridge, said he had to carry a gun to go to a dispensary. So what it looked like they releasing is all the statements his co-defendants that's on the street then made to the feds, because how would they know Sylvester had to have a gun in 2023 for Big U? And for the Future was never touched, ever.
So do
you can never find nowhere where it said Future was touched.
So do are the feds able to? So why are the feds trying to put that as a part of the indictment now? Like why did they add that?
It's an overt act. You know what an overt act? It's not a charge.
It's not a charge.
So the better question is, why would you trying to compare the two then?
Oh yeah, wait. It's not a charge. If it's not a charge, it's over. No. Yeah,
but
that's character evidence.
But Munchie not being charged either. So like it's not. So again,
it's still a part of the RICO. Lush didn't say why is it being charged. He just said it's a part of it. Wack tried to twist words. Look,
it's not a charge. If it's not a charge, it's
an overt act. You know,
part of the are the feds able to? So why are the feds trying to put that as a part of the indictment now?
A part of the indictment. He didn't say a charge. He didn't say. He said why are the feds trying to put that as a part of the indictment? It is an overt act being mentioned is a part of the indictment.
Like why did they add that?
It's an overt act. You know what an overt act? It's not a charge.
It's not a charge.
So the better question is, why would you trying to compare the two then?
Oh yeah, wait. It's not.
He didn't say it was a charge from the jump. He said a part of the indictment.
A charge. If it's not a charge, it's over. No. Yeah,
but
that's character evidence.
But Munchie not being charged either. So like it's not. So again, it's
character evidence.
It's character evidence. It's 1101.
I still feel it, but isn't that still like
I don't even try to understand the feds. They shit too.
Character evidence is like uncharged crime.
Break it down. Break it down.
I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. So if I send you this paperwork right now, where it got Brick Baby in there, which y'all ain't seen, Brick Baby on the phone doing gun transactions with Big U and everybody else, are you gonna question why he ain't in the RICO? You want me to send you that? You gonna read it, or you gonna tuck your tail? Like
no, I'm gonna read it. If you shoot it,
I'll read it online.
Shoot it
right now, and I want to see you read it where you see your man Mitchell directly doing all these gun transactions with Big U and 6-0, and ask yourself how you ain't indirectly in the RICO.
So is that a result of somebody like running their mouth about Brick? That's what it sounded like to me. Like,
Brick, hey, listen, any nigga in there, let me tell you something. All you witnessed me for years say, Brick, you got caught with a K June 23rd, 2023.
He said,
nigga is a mother. You go camera, find a weapon, nigga. They got you in the parking lot. The feds got it. They caught you with 100 rounds. We reading it.
Wack 100 is front right now because Brick Baby ain't tell on shit. Brick Baby kept it solid. Shout out Brick Baby, free Brick Baby. He took his time and he's trying to fight some of that back now. They try to slay Brick Baby. Come on, man. Wack 100 is a cat, bro. In the interest of justice, that's why this nigga free.
And he denied it. But when the paperwork came out, everything I said is in the paperwork.
That's why
Brick ain't in the RICO. He took a plea deal in September, October. He had a soda. Hold on, nigga.
But I thought that was just because he was a part of Operation Drawdown. But what did he have to do with the RICO?
No, he ain't. But he ain't in the RICO, bitch.
Yeah, I know he's not part of the RICO. What the fuck?
I'm tired of your bitch ass advocacy. You go to die.
Yeah, my phone died.
See, the thing is, he upset because of the comparison that you made. But then when he's on the phone with you, you're like, oh, yeah. But you weren't bringing those up before.
Well, I mean, like, to be fair, I don't think I don't think, and I said on the phone with him just now, I don't think that was a bad comparison still. I don't see how it's not analogous. Like,
Wack called back still talking shit.
You go to smiling, hey, Wack.
Yeah, because, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not, like, against you, Wack. I f with you. We're cool.
There's a lot of that may not like me. but they're gonna tell you if this 230 pounds get on your ass, ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah, bro. I'm clearly already like intimidated by you, so I don't know.
Wack, so tough, gang.
Like what you're saying now, that's gonna.
And why every time I see you touching your tail like a little bitch when you popping on that microphone?
I'm not popping it on you. I don't know why. If anything, you're popping it on me. I'm with you.
You just said Wack in the RICO. Where is that?
I did not say what, bro. I literally did not say Wack was in the RICO. I did not say that though. You just told me what it was, but I didn't say you was. I didn't say you was in the RICO. I didn't say you was in the RICO though.
I want you to show me where Wack ever said we stomp Future out.
No, again, I didn't say that you said that.
Statement came from a clip that wasn't there because
No one was even talking about the physical altercation. If you actually, I don't know what. No. What we brought up was. Okay, what? Even though I didn't, because I don't even think you watched it. Because if you did, you wouldn't be thinking this. But sure, please, like, but
they clipping it fast.
Because I would encourage you to watch like the 10 seconds before and after, because I feel like shit's like, okay. All right, I know that, Wack. You'll beat me up, cool. But I'm not like saying anything to disrespect you, bro. Like
yeah, same old rhetoric.
Like.
Niggas like, yeah, same old shit, nigga. Same old shit you say to me, nigga. Of course, you don't say that shit to J Diggs. You wasn't talking like that to Air Hefe. You wasn't talking like that to none of your ops, nigga. Not even Brick, like you wasn't talking to like that, nigga. You wouldn't come up there and see Brick, but you gonna come up there and see Lush.
A beat up is one thing. Beating your motherfucker.
Pause. But like, listen, bro. I'm not against you, Wack. Like, I'm not talking bad about you, bro.
Let's agree to this. Next time we see each other mutually, it's on.
No, it's not on, bro. There's no mutual. There's no. Bro, I'm not. Bro, if you're so you want me to not discuss you? I'm not even the one talking bad about you. Like, I'm not playing with your name though.
If you speak in facts, it's solid. But you can't find no clip, you bitch ass nigga.
I didn't.
There you go, on Paru.
I didn't say that you said that though.
On Paru! On Paru! Nigga, you better stop playing with me, nigga. On Paru! When Wack get to doing that, nigga, you know you gotta tight. On Paru!
I didn't say that you said that though. On Pyru, find a clip of me saying that, bro. I never said
nigga told him on Pyru, find a clip of me
that.
saying that. Like, nigga Lush told him on Pyru, nigga, find a clip of me saying that.
I didn't say that.
You would say the words of Wack 100? You stupid ass.
Bro, all right, dude. Like this, right. I didn't say anything you're saying I said.
If a nigga go in with the fans and say, yeah, big you them, whoop Future's ass at the end.
No one said that, but we weren't even talking about him whooping his ass. Again, we literally said that multiple times. It makes me really question, like, no disrespect, Wack, you're the OG, bro, but I didn't say anything. Bro, but you're like yelling at me and like calling me out my name for that I didn't do, and I'm supposed to just like act like a hoe about it when I didn't even do what I like. Oh, my bad, I didn't say what you're accusing me of saying. Like, oh, now you're gonna beat me up because I didn't say what you said I saying. Shoot it to him, please.
That I'm not here with the
Okay, I'm very curious because again, there's a room full of people, including Nephew, who would be very quick to be like, "Yeah, Lush was saying that." I didn't say the you're saying I said, bro. No disrespect. I'm like trying so hard not to be an asshole, but I'm not like you're just like calling me a in a gang when I'm not doing what you said I did, bro.
How long you gonna be on around? I'm on the 5.
Oh yeah, cool. That's what I want, bro. That's what. No, what are you talking about? I'm not saying what you said I did. No one.
Yo, Wack 100 got 100 niggas he needs to approach and press before he be pressing this nigga Lush. That's what's so funny to me. It's clearly he pussy. Like, you pick and choose your battles. If you a pick and chooser of your battles, your butt. And Hefe was up there, you wasn't talking like that. And Hefe say, yo, why we can't get it in, nigga? You ain't say, nigga, I'm coming up there right now to get it in. Where you at? You staying there? Nah, nigga, you say, man, we be around. We gonna run into each other. You ain't never run into him, pussy. You wasn't talking like that to Hefe, but you talking like that to Lush. You's a bitch, Wack.
No one believes internet anything. Again, this is like so crazy.
Charmaine, welcome to the chat, girlie. Charmaine, how you feeling, girlie? How's everything?
Oh my God. All right, that's awesome. Like, I respect it. That's nothing to do with, no one said.
Johnny said, all that Lord, Charmaine said, on pop rule. Johnny said, all that loud talking is just to talk. Wack thinks that makes him look like he a G. I will bet anybody watching nothing happens to Lush. And if it do, he butt for that. It's Lush. You ain't do nothing to Aunt Hefe. Munchie BB up there calling you a rat informant. Ain't nothing happened to him because you know he the fucking mayor of Inglewood and your ass and get touched for playing with him. Like, he pick and choose his battles. Munchie B right there. Ben called him a rat. But he coming at Lush.
No one said Future got a hit. No one said
You talked about it. You could be mad at Munchie. You got to be mad at Wack. He was a bitch ass nigga.
Oh, well, I feel like, I think that, all right, whatever, dude.
So look.
You did say that.
Yeah, I did. I did. And I still say that, bro.
But do you understand?
I still say that. What do you mean?
But do you understand why he's mad?
Clippers.
I'll tell you why he's mad. Look,
I don't understand.
Because
No, he's mad because he picks on me. Because want to play with me because I'm an easy target. That's why. It's easy to call Lush that, bro.
Right, that's why. Keep it 100, man. That's why.
No, that's why. I didn't do anything out of pocket. I didn't say anything wrong. If it was anybody else, if it was somebody, no. That, we know the truth.
My son Wack. My son Lush going in right now, nigga. He letting his nuts drop. He tired of this shit Wack been doing him. I'm tired, Grandpa.
Truth, bro. We know the truth, bro. No, I did nothing wrong.
You did absolutely
nothing wrong,
the
bro.
Clippers.
The clip, like,
I don't give a about they get mad at the Clippers. Stop tripping on me.
It's
The
out
one
of
person.
context.
Maybe I should.
took it out of
Yeah,
context.
exactly. And he's smart enough to know that, but he knows he could get at me.
This is Lush right now, nigga.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
It's too damn bad.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
That's Wack 100. Telling Lush it's too damn bad, nigga. You gotta let me bitch you. It's for the content.
Because I'm Lush and I'm not.
Get him in the cheddar bob.
I can do that. Maybe I should just be like, you know what? Like, that's not cool. Maybe I'll stop defending you. Maybe I'll start like.
No, but he
said it was a crip that did it.
No,
bro. We fuck with each other.
No. He started off with you, Lush. You. That's how I started, because everybody thinks they can play with me, call me names, pick on me. Because why? No, because I'm a better podcaster than everybody, because I'm making more sense than everybody, because I'm more articulate. No, I did nothing wrong. I was not disrespectful. The analogy that I made was equally respectful to both gentlemen, who I wish were on a good accord. I don't gotta speak like this either. I'm way too generous. Get the out of here. Stop being a asshole, bro. Stop being
facts. Exactly. Stop being an asshole, Wack.
A bully. Stop being an asshole.
Before Lush go get him a rusty 38, nigga. You better stop playing like a rusty 38 don't cost $200, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta stop playing like an old rusty 38 don't cost like $150. Lush get paid at least $200 for his services at No Jumper every day, nigga. He could go get him an old rusty 38, nigga. Fuck out of here. He a smoker too. You know he make bad decisions. Wack 100, man, stop picking on the nigga you think is a weakling, because that be the nigga that pop out with that old rusty 38. Like, Wack be playing, man. He think this nigga Lush a bitch. And Lush might be a bitch, but scared bitches shoot niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wishing that on nobody, but Lush, go get you a rusty 38.
Why are you talking to the 45-year-old MacArthur Park J-Cat like that? Why don't you like pop it with the people that are your equal, bro? Because you know I'm a good guy. Because you know I'm not going to say back. That's weak, bro. That's
Look,
lame. That's unfair, bro.
That is
I said nothing wrong.
Nice ass battle rapper.
I said nothing wrong, bro.
That's the nice ass battle rapper.
He said when he leave, Lush gonna be talking again. Did you say Lush got mind control? I mean, Wack got mind control over Lush?
I said nothing wrong, bro.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong.
You didn't.
And guess what? Nothing's gonna happen to me, bro.
But the Clippers,
I don't give a so be a little bit smarter and read between the lines. You're 50 years old. You've been in the industry for longer than all of us. You know the way the industry works. You're purposely
oh shit, Lush, what you just said to that nigga?
I don't give a so be a little bit smarter and read between the lines. You're 50 years old.
Oh shit. That nigga Lush said, man, shots fired at your bitch ass. My son Lush ain't holding back. Nigga, he letting his nuts drag on this nigga Wack bitch ass, dog. Nigga said, stop playing with me, nigga.
You've been in the industry for longer than all of us. You know the way the industry works. You're purposely doing that because you know you could get that off. So here's a clip. Oh, because Lush somewhat agreed with the point that Munchie made, which didn't disrespect you. And I went out of my way to never, I don't disrespect fucking
he didn't
Wack
see
and
that.
Munchie.
He didn't see that.
It don't matter. But that's what happened. So, and he should know my character. He's dealt with me for a couple. He knows.
He should know that
if nothing else, he knows I'm not on that.
And then you
I'm not
told him
saying,
a million times too, like.
yeah, come on, bro. And
But Wack just mad. But anything
no, it don't matter. It's because he can get it off with me because think I'm a punk. That's it. Fools think they can get it off on me because they think I'm a punk. Cool, bro. Guess what, bro? I know what's cracking. I know. It doesn't matter. It's just weak to see. And now everybody else can see what it is. Go ahead and keep bullying Moose Man. Go ahead and keep tripping on Lush, bro. Go ahead. Like
Lush tired of that bush.
Beef with I ain't even gonna keep going, bro. It's just like that's weak.
Go beef with J Diggs, nigga. Go beef with J Diggs. Nigga, he said some foul things about your family and about you. Go beef with him. Go beef with Hefe. And Hefe said he wanted to get this fucking one-on with you a long time ago. He said pull-ups and no jumper. You never did. You not tough with niggas that you not tough with.
And I'm not gonna act like it's.
And why you wasn't at the fucking game verse YG pop out, nigga? Why you wasn't there with all the Bloods, nigga? Fuck out of here, nigga. It was like a damn near Paru party. Why you wasn't there? Always screaming, oh, Paru! Nigga, how could you not be there? How could you not be at that gathering? At the Suwoo? How could you not be at the gathering, nigga? Like, Munchie B was there. Where you was at?
Not.
No.
I think we got to one topic, huh?
Yeah, that's
one topic.
Nigga tried to say, bro, this nigga tried to use the I fell asleep. Yo, could we go look at the, hold on, we gotta go watch that. Let's go watch, Wack explains why he wasn't at YG versus the game. Let me pull that. Yo, this nigga tried to use the I fell asleep line. This nigga tried to say my car was in the shop. Nigga tried to use the two most corniest, you know a nigga lying lines. I fell asleep and my car was in the shop. Like, the fuck, bro? This nigga is crazy. Wack on why he didn't go to the game versus YG. Come on.
I heard that joke you cracked.
What was the joke?
Somebody said something in the chat talking about Wack's outside with the feds.
Yep.
Oh yeah, at the
Wack ain't welcome over there. Facts.
The versus battle that you were outside in a white van with the feds.
But this is what I don't.
Somebody said it in the chat. I just.
But
read
this is
it.
what I don't understand.
That was pretty funny.
Is the versus private or is it fucking shit on social media for everybody to see?
Well, it's live.
It's live.
Yeah.
So the world can see it.
Yeah.
So why would the feds need to be outside in the van?
Maybe there's things happening at the event that they want to know about.
It's live.
But the camera isn't going to capture everything.
You think if the feds want to get into the Apple building, they can't? It was just at the Apple building.
I'm sure they could.
Oh, okay.
If I'm a Fed and there's a blood barbecue at the Apple office,
you know
I'm
there's no
in.
law against being a gangbanger.
No, but if you are investigating some gangbangers and they have a summit, I'm pulling up.
What the that got to do with me? I didn't pull up because I was told it was extra police detail requested because of me.
Fuck out of here, bruh. It was extra police detail requested because of me. This nigga, yo. This nigga Wack, yo. He think we stupid as a motherfucker.
Did you have FOMO?
Huh?
Fear of missing out? Were you kind of?
No, bro. You gotta remember, like
I had FOMO.
Adam. Listen, I'm
We
gonna
all
be
wanted to
real.
be there.
I should have been there.
Everything that happened the way it happened for me, it happened for a reason. Cause the game was supposed to use my Chevy to go down there, and R&B would tell you I've been having a crew on that car for the last week. Everything was perfect on it. Something tells me, man, let me go test drive this motherfucker. Jump on the freeway, get on the gas, make sure everything's cool. Do that. Radiator hose blows. R&B, what time was it when I made that dude get out his bed in LA and come up there? No, that was midnight. The first dude. I made a dude get out his bed at midnight trying to get the car.
Why he think we gonna believe anything his girl say? Like, bro, you clearly coach her. Like, when I go up there and I say this, just say that, just bounce off of the shit, you know what I'm saying? It's content. Like, bruh, we not gonna believe nothing you're short. Nigga, she's the extension of you. We're not gonna believe nothing she say.
All ready for game. Gets everything together, bring the detail guy up there in the morning. Boom, one of my fucking dumps. The ass end drops. Got to get the hydraulic dude up there. Anyway, game needed to call by 2 o'clock. I guess to be there at 3 or whatever.
So he doesn't hop in the Sprinter or like or whatever. He's not chauffeured there. He likes to drive in his own whip.
Yeah, the pull-up scenes they did the day before, he drove the homeboys.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Rag 64, the homie Wack star. I am bombing on social media. He got a Rag 64 clean as a motherfucker called Fruit Punch. He drove.
Yeah, I saw that. We saw Game driving we saw him driving that old school. We saw that. But where was you, nigga? Like, that don't explain where you... Like, we talking about some whole different shit when a nigga asked him one question. Why was you not there? Where were you?
Of his, and then he wanted to drive a red bandana Chevy down there the day of. So, I've been ripped. You have been running so hard that when you sit down, you don't even realize your body just shuts down on you. So, I didn't even get a chance to watch it live.
Really?
I didn't watch it till what? 11 at night, 10 at night. I watched your shit. I found your shit and watched it.
Oh, yeah?
And
what, because they took it down off the official...
I don't know. I just went to... I remember you telling me, because you originally, I had your tickets to go. You originally said, I'm just going to stream it.
Yeah.
I'm no jumper, so...
Well, I had a couple of people comment on my live stream saying that the original version has been taken down from YouTube, which I'm not 100% sure if that's true.
I wouldn't... Listen, some people got fired.
For real?
For a show.
Why?
Man, listen.
Switch of a topic. There we go. The topic is switched down.
Because it was a...
That is Apple.
Yeah.
That is not their type of production. I'm pretty sure their security crew will not be working those things again.
It's been a long time since you saw something that gangster go on under the event that was put on by one of the biggest corporations in the world. Usually they try to kind of steer clear of that sort of thing, but it was a blood summit, and not only that maybe they could stomach, but it was a drunk blood summit. Like,
well, no, I wouldn't say it was drunk.
Really drunk by the end.
Nah, if it was a drunk one, it'd have been some fights.
Game,
nigga, how was it not a drunk one when this nigga Game literally drunk? I mean, that ain't his first time doing that. He used to do that at his shows back in the day. I don't think he still do that shit now. But he drunk a whole load. It was a small bottle of tequila. Meanwhile, Game used to drink a whole bottle of tequila, a whole bottle of like vodka or some shit. A bottle of Cisco or some shit like that, nigga, on stage.
Chugged a bottle of tequila on the stage.
That's normal. He does this shit all the time.
But it causes him to become drunk. He
wasn't drunk. He was still functional.
He was functional, but he was drunk.
If you think so.
YG looked like he was drunk to start the whole thing. And by the end, it was like they were battling against the alcohol within their own bodies by the end. It was a sight to be seen. It was a spectacle.
You know when Game is drunk because he goes to sleep. Long as he up functional, He might be a little loaded, but he ain't drunk.
I bet he had a good cat nap after that.
Yeah, when he go to sleep, he's loaded, and cause he'll get in his car and just go the out. And when you get him where you at, I just gotta sit security outside the car and let him sleep.
Listen,
ain't no getting his big ass up, dude. 6'5" with no shoes on.
Look, the game be wild. He done did this shit a few times.
Power 98.3.
Whole bottle. Nigga down the whole bottle of Ciroc. The game been doing this dumb shit for a long time, bro. I don't know why, but he been doing this shit for a minute. I done seen him do it a few times. Like, somebody, I be like, nigga, this shit gotta be water. Somebody had to refill that bitch. Nah, maybe not. See, you drooling. You know, nigga. You were trying to die tonight. This got to be immediate liver poison, nigga. Too much alcohol to the liver immediately, nigga. You can't filter that out. Yeah, it got to be water. That got to be water. All right, let's watch one of these other ones. Let's see if you think this is water. And he said, "That's probably water, bro. Show business." Yeah, but what about when he did it at the Versus? All right, so what about when he did it at the Versus? Y'all think this was real or fake?
One and only game. Don Julio. Bezel to Chage Bozel of Don Julio. Check this out.
Y'all think this is water too?
Turn this motherfucker up another notch.
Y'all think that was real or fake? You know.
For real.
I was excited to go, and when I actually watched it and I saw how loose everybody was being, I was kind of glad that I didn't go.
Nah, you'd have been all right. Look, here goes the thing.
I think I would have survived.
Here goes the problem I got with you.
But it might have got
For some reason, you comfortable with the Crips and uncomfortable with the Don moves.
Nigga, you ain't even comfortable with the Don moves. Fuck you mean?
When the Don moves, they don't never say nothing about no jumper.
No, because
he changed the whole topic. Now he defending it. Why Adam not cool with the Don moves? Shit crazy. Show business. You don't function after doing that with real liquor. You wild risk the bag. Game is, I don't know, man. They said he was alcoholic. Who knows? You probably right though. Probably was water. They say Game be capping anyway. Even though at one point in life he was one of my favorite rappers back in the day. But let's tap into this with this. What's this right here? The streets are saying DJ Mustard paid Draco the Ruler Killer's bail.
I got a question for DJ Mustard. Why is the street saying you paid for Draco the Ruler's alleged killer's bond? Why are they saying that? I thought you and Draco was cool. I thought y'all squashed y'all beef.
Nigga, is why we don't even have the official ruling on who Draco the Ruler's killer is and that he's been locked up for Draco's murder. If that's the case,
before he died.
Let me ask you this: I saw that you back in the day you had a relationship with Mustard. He tried to sign you.
Yeah.
You essentially kind of obviously didn't go that way.
Yeah, nah.
What's your relationship with him now? I feel like Mustard's evolved a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Guzzling that vodka would be way worse than tequila. I could do the tequila. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I could do the tequila. I couldn't do the vodka.
Yeah.
As far as, because I feel like, back in the day, he had some issues with some people in the city. Yeah. And I feel like he's gotten past a lot of those issues.
Yeah.
I would never guzzle it like that, though, because I care about my body. He drank the whole bottle on Drink Champs. But do you think it was a whole bottle? Let's see. He did it on. Let's go to the Drink Champs one. I ain't see the Drink Champs one. Let's see. We watched everyone but the Drink Champs one.
We're gonna get the best neighborhood.
First line, nigga.
Extra, like he nigga every day.
He just was like everywhere. This nigga convert. In the snow, 6 this nigga's he don't care if one nigga buy it.
I ain't drinking. It don't show I'm drinking a bottle here.
Come on, everybody. We're gonna have a different game. He about to be Monopoly in a minute. Oh no. This nigga's Latino. He gotta stop. You don't gotta do it. Here at Drink Champs, we're all professionals. Don't try this at home.
I mean, bro, he was for real. He wasn't playing. Nah, he drank this whole bottle. I think that's just some shit Game be doing. Nigga, it's crazy. Cause this was day bottle.
Disclaimer: do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. This is all professional.
And this was day bottle, so he ain't bring the bottle.
Gotta be a disclaimer. Do not try this. These are professionals. These are professionals, ladies and gentlemen. This is not.
The game is going through it now.
Recommended. This show is not for children. This show is not for children, all right? This is all.
The game look fucked up.
Dad, your kids is watching. Your fucked up parents. Holy moly, guacamole. Make some noise for the game.
Now go up about 15 minutes. Well, he threw up. He threw up probably, right? They're not gonna show it. This clip is only a minute and 30.
Drink no wine to that. Give him some water. This is brand new Fiji water.
I don't know those niggas.
Okay,
I don't know those niggas. I don't know those niggas.
You gonna go straight to the beer? Let me see if I got a cold one for you. Hold on.
Well, no, I gotta drink everything here, bro. I got.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Game thought was going on that night.
And any has he tapped in with you since you got
He's straight. I talked to him. I was like, ain't no hard feelings. You straight. And he just told me basically just stay out the way, shit like that. Like, I'm like, yeah, I know that. Other than that, like, we cool. I ain't got no problems with him. I'm cool with everybody, man. I don't be for nobody. I'm straight.
Hey, that's good, man. Yeah, that's how you stay out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Because I figured it out. Like, I was talking to my brother and people. They just like, we starting to think like people just want to beef with you on purpose so you can go back to jail again and they can get their little shine.
The person that people are identifying included.
He threw up later, Charmaine.
An eyewitness as Draco the Ruler's killer is a gang member from Black P Stone called Frankenstone, aka.
Did he barf it?
A Frank Williams or Cinco5 on Instagram before he deactivated his IG. Draco was killed December 17th, 2021, and 2 years later, on the exact anniversary of Draco the Ruler's death, December 17th, 2023, Draco the Ruler's alleged killer murdered another man at a nightclub. What are the odds that somebody will commit a murder on the exact anniversary of their previous murder? It's as if they was outside celebrating Draco the Ruler's death, which, again, I'm not them, so I can't confirm what they were celebrating. But, the coincidence lines up. Now, get this. The fashion in which he murdered this victim was the exact same way he murdered Draco the Ruler. He stabbed this victim in the neck.
Damn.
What are the odds? This is like a 1 in like a 5 millionth chance that somebody will stab somebody in the exact same fashion as they stabbed their previous victim on the exact same anniversary they stabbed their previous victim. This is mind-blowing, okay?
Clearly in a heated kerfuffle, heated debate or argument with this gentleman. Let's see what happens between these two motherfuckers. Nigga, unblurred until the violence happened. At least let us see.
I blurred out the victim because he has nothing to do with this whatsoever. But this is the most straightforward, clear-cut murder case you've ever seen, right? He followed the victim, which shows he wasn't in fear of his life whatsoever. The victim never pulls a weapon on him.
Yeah, I said, this dude Flacco is hate-able-ish.
The victim walks away multiple times, tries to get away, and then he stabbed the victim to death. This is the most clear-cut murder case I've ever seen. Now, this took place December 17th, like close to midnight, right? Because the overlap, was noted. This took place December 17th. The police responded to the scene December 18th. Victim was found dead December 18th. Let me tell you how incompetent LAPD is. This murder took place on camera in 4K for everybody to see in front of hundreds of witnesses. And it still took LAPD a year to get this dude in custody. And they didn't even arrest him. He turned himself in.
Wow.
See, September 3rd, 2024, Frank Williams, aka Frankenstone, voluntarily turned himself into LAPD's 77th Division. He was initially held without bond, just based on how cruel, how evil, how sinister, how bold, and how violent his murder was. He did this in front of hundreds of people on camera with no care in the world. So clearly he doesn't value life and he's a threat to society, of course. So they held him without bond. Now, they came back with a bond package, right, him and his attorneys, and they said, listen, man, no bond is not fair. It's unfair, right? And they listed their reasons why. Now, this is where the streets got to decide, because I'm not a street dude, so I can't tell you what quote-unquote snitching is. I mean, I could give you my opinion, but I can't really, define it. But they got to talking a lot, right? Saying different Crips organization names, how this Crip organization is after them. I said, how is this allowed? One thing I did find interesting in his response for bond, he tells the court that he's a father of a 21-year-old daughter. He also tells the court that he's employed as a recording artist manager for multiple recording artists / groups. The reason why I found that interesting was because if you go to this video right here of Frankenstone, he's wearing a 10 Summers chain. If you know anything about DJ Mustard, you know that his record label is called 10 Summers. This is a legitimate label. He got LMA signed to him. He has a bunch of artists signed to him. His label is called 10 Summers. And anybody who's affiliated with 10 Summers, they have the 10 Summer chain. So if Draco's alleged killer is wearing a 10 Summers chain while also claiming to the court that he works in the music industry, would I be wrong for assuming that he does business for DJ Mustard's label? Frankenstone also tells the court his life was in danger. He tells the court that the victim approached him, told him to give him his chain, and if he doesn't give him his chain, he would down him and take the chain, and that's why he stabbed and killed the victim. Here's where it gets filthy. An active gang member from BPS called Carl Jordan, he came to court, he took the stand, and he testified in front of the courts that Frankenstone is telling the truth, that he witnessed everything, and that the victim told Frankenstone to give him his chain or he would down him. Mind you, this is somebody from Frankenstone's own gang. So of course, he would testify towards that. But here's where it gets even more ridiculous, okay? Here's where it gets even more ridiculous. So these are active gang members, right? They're Black Peace Stones. They're from the jungles. They live and die by a particular set of code. Well, they're in court bringing up another gang called West Boulevard Crip, right? This is a 101-page document. They brought them up on multiple occasions. So the BPS members are in court testifying that due to Frankenstone being a popular individual in the music industry and among celebrities, that it would be a trophy and bragging rights, the ultimate trophy and the ultimate bragging rights for the West Boulevard Crips to rob Frank for his gold diamond chain and 5X pendant. This is where they take it away from the victim and start to address all West Boulevard Crips. They testify that robbing Frank for his chain would immediately elevate the status of a West Boulevard Crip gang member. So BPS members are testifying in court that the West Boulevard Crips are out here trying to rob them for their chains because robbing, one of them for their chains will elevate the status of a West Boulevard Crip gang member. What part of the game is this? Now, I'm sure there'll be a lot of politicking and picking, but what part of the game is this? When are gang members allowed to implicate rivals in a court of law? This is crazy. Ultimately, all that talking they did in court, somewhat worked. Well, at least momentarily, because he went from no bond to being granted $1 million bond. And he was able to bond out almost immediately after receiving $1 million bond. And he got the $1 million bond because he presented the West Boulevard Crips as threats. He presented them as people who are out here looking to snatch chains from certain gang members from where he's from. And because of that, he had to commit the crime he committed, which is nasty work. But here's the thing. Now, the streets are saying that DJ Mustard paid this dude's bond. Now, I heard from very credible sources, like people very connected to the situation, that DJ Mustard was who paid, like, Draco the...
I mean, Buddy got a 10 Summers chain, and that's this nigga label. Clearly, he one of his mans. You don't just give a nigga a chain, especially not a expensive-ass chain for no reason. That's his man's, clearly. And apparently, he worked for the label.
Rulers.
That's what he said. He worked for the label. He an employee of 10 Summers. What you think? Think that nigga not gonna bail his employee / homie out? Nigga, what the fuck? Yeah. I'll do the same thing for mine if I had it.
His bond. I'm asking why. Now, DJ Mustard is from the Jungles. They're from the same community. This dude was wearing a 10 Summers chain. If you're a DJ Mustard, why would you even want to connect yourself to a dude like this? Because you know what people are already thinking, right? Like, Draco and YG beef started because Draco didn't sign a DJ Mustard. That was the beginning of that beef. YG was riding for Mustard. He started going at Draco. That beef started. And Draco got beef with the BPS for the most part because, again, DJ Mustard is from the Jungles. He's associated with BPS members. If you're Mustard and you have this company you're trying to run and you're trying to be a businessman, why would you involve yourself in getting in bed with people, if this happened, who allegedly killed Draco the Ruler, if you don't want your name associated with anything involving Draco the Ruler's death? It doesn't make sense, right? Now, if you don't know the backstory as to how Draco and DJ Mustard started to quote-unquote beef.
So then you signed under Mustard?
I didn't sign.
Nah?
Nah, I was just I'm like,
okay,
just around doing music. But after that, like, I don't know, like my brother and everybody was like, I don't know, maybe they seen something that I didn't see back then. So like everybody used to just be like, nah, just wait, like don't do nothing right now, like just wait, like you got your own thing, like you might not see it right now, but like your different, bro. Like you got other like just wait, like so I don't know, like started getting weird, like I don't know, like I guess I didn't want to sign, so then that's I guess when like people from his group and like guess they was mad at me because I didn't want to sign, so it started getting weird.
Shout out to my boy Johnny Jones. He said, I dig your show, bro. Thumbs up. I'm subscribed and down with you. Gotta bounce. But Wack is known to call channels like yours and sweet talk you niggas. Don't fall for the dumb shit. Peace out. Yo, all good, brother. Holla at your boy, man. You know we uncompromised on this side. Tap back in, though, man. You know we on here basically like 4 or 5 nights a week. 4 or 5 nights a week. Yeah, man. Sometimes more than that. So turn your notifications on, man. I'll holla at you, brother.
Here, like it started.
Appreciate you.
Coming to like pull up at the studio session. Oh, we got whoop-de-whoop in here today. Like, you know, come back another day. I start seeing the weird what's going on.
88. When you hit Flacco, you better knock him out. Let me stop. Don't matter if I'm trying to make peace between you and Flacco. 88. Don't beef with him, because at the end of the day, he be providing us some content.
And it's just like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just part ways, because like if ain't me, because like just to me genuinely, then I'm not finna with you. Like it shouldn't have to be like, oh, if you don't want to sign, then all right, you type like that. I don't know. So I started doing my own after that. Like,
okay,
it didn't last that long.
All right, because your first mixtape, I Am Mr. Mosley.
Yeah.
Did that come out under the 10 Summers label or no?
I mean, it didn't come. I don't think it came out under that. I know he put it on there, like.
Yeah.
But not that I know of.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
yeah. That part's kind of confusing.
Yes,
I was trying to figure that part out. Okay.
Mustard was damn near already moving as if Draco was signed. Like, he was already, like, saying Draco Projects was under his, like he was already moving as if Draco was signed, which is why when Draco decided not to sign, or when Draco was dragging his feet to sign, According to Draco, Mustard got really upset, right? Mustard felt played. He felt like Draco used him. And, you know, he started to bring certain people around that Draco didn't like. Or when issues started, he would keep Draco out the studio, right? Like Draco just felt like, okay, there's weird energy going on. I'm cool. And that led to a fallout. But obviously in the beginning, you heard a clip where Draco said when he got out, they had a conversation. Now, it wasn't all good, obviously, because like Draco began a beef with the BPS. Essentially because...
Hey, my boy 88 said he took Trap LaRosse off the list and added Flacco to the top. I respect that. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna chill out. I ain't gonna tell you what to do.
Not because of Mustard, but those issues started because of Mustard, according to people that I talked to, right? But when Mustard and Draco squashed it, that didn't mean that Draco and the BPS like squashed it. Obviously, because a BPS member allegedly killed Draco, right? So I don't know, man. This is just an unfortunate situation. Now, if I'm Mustard, I want to stay far away from a BPS member who murdered Draco the Ruler. Now, if you take this Mustard thing and you put it into context, and then you look at DJ Mustard having a role or having a hand in Kendrick Lamar's, GNX album, where Kendrick Lamar is imitating Draco's flow, where Kendrick Lamar have certain songs on GNX where Kendrick Lamar is damn near dissing Draco the Ruler, songs like Peekaboo, where Kendrick Lamar put Draco's #1 op, AZ Chike, on the record, and they're sending shots at Draco the Ruler. You take that into consideration now, knowing that DJ Mustard could have paid for Draco the Ruler's killer's bond. It just feels like, bruh, like the higher ups in a quote unquote LA ecosystem, they all dislike Draco the Ruler and they all came together to spite this man. This is crazy. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video.
Nah, shit crazy, bruh. Shit crazy, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, this shit crazy, bro. In conclusion to the Draco, in conclusion to the Wack 100 talking himself into a motherfucking indictment. This shit crazy, bro. Like, it ain't nobody's fault but himself. At the end of the day, I got one of these. It ain't nobody's fault but himself, man, when it comes to, I love my little snub nose. I got one of these little Taurus. Ain't nobody's fault but himself, man, when it comes to the Draco shit, bro. Damn, I got a fucking morph. I gotta kill that shit. Who let this shit in? How did she get in here? I gotta kill this morph. Flying around. Let's see it. I got my racket ready, though. All right, let me get up off this nasty for the night, gang. We've been on here rocking out for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm going, gang. Yeah, my boy 88 said, make any sales this week? Yeah, I had one, but I had 1 or 2 actually, but I also had like a cancel that I was very upset about, but it's all good. What DDG do? Let's see.
So this is completely backfired.
All right, I'm gonna stay in real quick. Let me tap. Let's see what's up with DDG.
On DDG and not going how he expected. So DDG did a live stream where he's responding back to one of his old employees, his cameraman, where the cameraman is complaining about how difficult it was working for DDG. DDG hopped on live stream to address the drama because he felt like he had to, due to the growing number of hate. Like, people were really like going off on DDG once they heard the cameraman speak out before even hearing his side. But once they heard his side, it just made them even angrier. So this is what
So headphones, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere in Arkansas. In my experience being a camera operators are like at the bottom. You know, they treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. I hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to, they also cramped up. Body was giving out due to dehydration. You know, they needed to have a couple minutes to themselves to recharge, you know. All in all, you know, regardless of what may occur at Streamer University, it just didn't work out between me and him. It was mutual, no hard feelings. I got a lot of love for him and I hope it's mutual. Some advice that I would give for camera operators really is, you know, when you think you're prepared, you can always be more prepared. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator for a talent, especially of that caliber, be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent. Your family, your mental, physical health, your errands, what you have to do at the house, talent comes first.
I truly hope he's talking about the talent's expectation for the cameraman and not what he really believes. Because if he believes that cameraman work comes before your family or your physical and mental health, nothing comes before that at all. Now, this was DDG's cameraman at Streamer University, right? DDG had just hired him. He was supposed to be a long-term permanent cameraman. But after Streamer University, it was so brutal. It was so cruel. His experience working for DDG, from his opinion, right, like was just so brutal and impossible to deal with that he had to quit immediately after Streamer University. Now, he would also say the problem was the pay.
You'll get a phone call at 1:30.
Wait, nah, Streamer University had to be intense, though. Good night, Shaw. Have a good rest of your night, girlie.
That they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and you are obligated to, fulfill that. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator, I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure Streamer University was probably intense as a cameraman, especially if you new to this, because they damn near streaming 24 hours.
The job can really take a toll on you, especially when you're in the middle of the limelight unintentionally. The haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head, seriously. I'm grateful that, I have a strong connection with God. I have a good, loving family back at home, and I have friends and colleagues that really care for me, and I care for them as well. So, shout out to my family, shout out to, other fellow cam operators and other friends that I have there, supporting me and really checking in on me and giving me that source of hope, because without them, I'd probably be. That's basically it. I just wanted to say some peace. I just wanted to speak out on it. I'm not here to disrespect people. I could easily go on a rant disrespecting a lot of people, talking and making fun.
That straight sounded like indentured servitude. That sounded like, this man was a servant. Now, when this dude came forward with his story of working for DDG, people latched onto it because this is about like the third or fourth cameraman that has quit, and they've quit abruptly too. Like the last one before him, like
this guy taking this real serious, eh? You're a fucking cameraman, for fuck's sake.
They just ain't show up for their last shift, and they quit like 5 minutes before they were supposed to do their shift with DDG, right? And he got a lot of backlash for it. He quit to be a streamer too. The only cameraman that quit on good terms is Johnny, because Johnny kind of had more motion as like a streamer, and DDG understood that he needed to quit to be a streamer. But this is outrageous. This is absurd. This is really, really, really terrible, bro. This is bad.
This is bad.
People latched onto it and they believed it because, again, other cameramans have quit abruptly, all right? And other cameramans have complained about how much they was getting paid. So people just recognized a pattern here and was calling DDG out on it. So DDG went live to kind of try to get ahead of the backlash. And this did not help his case at all, not one bit, especially once people found out a ballpark of what he was paying these dudes.
Yeah, I know I'm back without, I don't know why this is funny. I'm back without a cameraman. And I seen some shit, bro. And when I seen some shit, it made me be like, I made the right decision, bro. I hate when niggas do that shit, bro. And then, one thing I don't fuck with about this cameraman shit, right? Is niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me. But niggas was so excited. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameramans paid. Tell him how much he was paid at this point, bro. Like,
I don't know how people found out the exact pay. Like, I don't know if the cameraman was leaking it to these really, really big clip pages. But the big clip pages, multiple of them began to post how.
You know he was leaking the price. Listen, once the relationship is done, you don't work for them niggas no more, and you feel away, you feel like you was done dirty, expose them bitch ass niggas. Shit, let them niggas know you was getting paid $100 a day. Not saying $100 a day ain't a lot, but $100 a day to hold the camera all motherfucking day. You don't think a nigga arms get tired? Like, do you not?
How much DDG was paying his cameraman? He was paying him $3,000 a month. Now, $3K a month is nothing to sneeze at. $3K a month is, a decent salary for somebody fresh out of high school. However, in this economy, while living in California and LA, $3,000 a month is outrageous.
Bruh, I don't know, man. $3,000 a month. That nigga can't pay his bill. He can't. The reason why 3K wouldn't do it is because this is for a specific person. A person who don't have a bunch of bills that they got to pay every month. Because like $3,000 not going to pay all your bills every month. And you don't have no time to do nothing else if you DDG full-time cameraman.
It's crazy. Now, the work days were about 4 to 5 hours because that's how long DDG streams on average, like 4 to 5 hours. And
$3K a month, how many hours? He was covering food and accommodations. Not where he live. He definitely was not covering like where he lived. I'm sure he wasn't paying his rent. 3K that's it, flat.
DDG claims he was like taking care of the food, the travel, et cetera, but still, bruh, $3,000 a month is outrageous, all right? Outrageous. Now, DDG believes that this is a fair amount, according to him, because all they're doing is just capturing the movement. They're doing right, left, right, left, right, left. And he believes the job is really easy and it's not a job that's like demanded. So because it's such an easy job, they could do the 5 hours a day and then go back and do something else to supplement the income difference.
Yeah. Is it 4 or 5 hours a day? Or because these niggas be streaming all day. Like they be in public. I don't know what they mean by the 4 or 5 hours a day. That's like $6K a month, right? 4 hours a day. No, he getting paid $3K a month.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. No, let me put this in y'all brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming. When a McDonald's nigga, a nigga that's working at McDonald's, Checkers, In-N-Out, when they making them burgers, you think they think in their head, damn, bro, I don't want to make these burgers no more because the nigga that owned In-N-Out, the nigga that worked hard as fuck to get to this point in his life to make this much money is making more than me. It's not fair.
Nigga, they not trying to make more than you. They just trying to make enough to live, right? So if that was an 8 hour, it would be $6K. Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, 20 burgers a day. I need more money.
I like DDG, I do, but this was such a big mistake because nothing he's saying is relatable. Like no normal person with an average job or normal life is watching this and thinking, oh, poor DDG. And also it's because like nobody is listening to this and believing it, right? Like nobody believes like the cameraman was asking to get paid 6 figures a month or $1 million a month. Like nobody truly believes that these cameramen were asking to get paid the exact same as DDG. Like that's not even fathom. No, like that's not true at all. What they were asking was probably to get paid what they believe they're worth, right? Probably getting paid 5, 8,000, 9,000, 10, like 10K a month.
That's so deep. 10K a month. How many days a week?
Maybe they were asking for that regard because they feel like, man, if you bring in about $300,000 a month off this Twitch stuff or this Kick stuff.
Charmaine said, if he didn't know how to negotiate his price, that's his problem. That's true. You got to negotiate your worth. You definitely got to negotiate your worth. That's for sure.
10K a month is fair for the person.
10K a month is insane.
Filming all the content. Maybe 10K a month is OD, but I think like there was like wiggle room right there to negotiate. Like, right? Like I don't feel like making the money and then taking all of it and then hoarding it.
Flacco too rich now, gang. Niggas said 10K for the cameraman. I was thinking more like 5, 6K.
It is the right way to conduct business, especially if the employees don't know what you're making, then cool. But if the employee who essentially is responsible for all the content knows exactly how much you're making and you're penny pinching and you're paying him like less than like market value, that's just not a good strategy, right? It's always going to end bad. But DDG don't see it that way. DDG see it as if they should be grateful for the opportunity because one to get to be around a bunch of celebrities, and he feels like the work is just not hard, right? I feel like this all boils down to DDG just don't respect the craft. He just don't respect the craft of being a cameraman. He feels like anybody can be a cameraman. He even brought up in one of his examples, like at Streamer University, like Kai Cenat took over like the cameraman job for like 5 minutes, and Kai did a better job. Well, Kai Cenat has been doing content for years. So Kai is probably not the best examples because Kai understands angle, Kai understands content more than anybody else in the world, right? But he just...
Clippers make 10K a month? Hey, I mean, shit. I don't know the game then.
Just don't respect the craft. So when people hear him complain as a multi-millionaire about how his cameraman don't want to get paid $3K a month, people just can't get with it, bro.
No. It's not what it is. So I don't like how these fucking, this cameraman shit, y'all trying to diss niggas, but it's like, y'all understand, bro. Like, niggas that work for me, bro, as a cameraman, you live a beautiful life. You travel the world, you meet the coolest people in the world. Like, every nigga that ever worked for me will tell you that. You can't say that you don't. Niggas travel to see shit that you ain't even, you know what I mean? Just because you ain't getting paid a fucking $100,000 or whatever the fuck niggas expecting, that don't mean a nigga ain't spending damn near that much. Flying niggas across the world, putting niggas in nice ass hotels, Airbnbs, feeding niggas. Boy, I'm a great boss, nigga. I feed my cameraman, y'all. All this shit online where we be joking and shit like cameraman don't eat. No, niggas, if we go to Steak 48, you think I'ma tell my cameraman to go to In-N-Out? No, nigga, get a Wagyu. Fuck it. I'm rich as hell, nigga. But I'm not finna.
So why you can't pay your cameraman better since you rich as hell? He might, but how does his wife and kids back home live off 3K? That's what I'm saying. 3K is OD. 3K is not enough.
I'm not finna go above and beyond paying a motherfucker just because I'm making more money. It makes no sense. This is a business. That's not how businesses work. Just because you're an individual doesn't mean that I don't operate like a business. You feel me? Daryl is broke. But the company DDG is doing very great.
Fuck out.
That's what cameramen need to do. Separate yourself from the individual. This is a business. Okay? It's a fun job. You don't travel the world working at retail jobs. You go and do the same shit every goddamn day. Boring. With me, cool. France, Italy, everywhere around the world. Meet the coolest people. Boom, 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 boom. I just don't like, I've been seeing just too many clips and shit, and that shit been blowing me, bro. And I'm like, all right. Niggas is really like downplaying this shit like it's a terrible fucking job, bro.
There were a small percent of people who, up until this point, may have still been on DDG's side. They may have heard of 3K a month and says, I could work with that. I still get to travel, right? Cool. But he absolutely lost the last ounce of support he had left. He completely lost it. Like he lost it completely. Once he admitted what the job entails, once he admitted what he requires from you for that 3K a month. See, once he broke down to the average person what he will require from you once you get the job, people thought, bro, you done lost your mind, bro. 3K a month, no. 3K a month should never demand what DDG is asking from somebody, bro.
Don't apply if you don't stay in LA. If you don't stay in LA, it's over with. I'm sorry. That's the truth. If you stay in LA, it's done. This is not for you. Watch the stream. That's it. Do not pull up Because if I fuck around and pick you and you tell me you stay in fucking Alaska, I'ma crash. All right? Everybody gonna need their IDs. I need to know address. I need to know who your mama is, your daddy is, everybody. Where
What the fuck is you talking about, nigga, for 3K?
You stay at. You must stay in LA. You must have a fucking car. If you don't have a car, it's
how do a nigga even have a car if you about to pay? What car payment can, like, what insurance and car payment can he pay for in an apartment in LA?
Cops. I'm not waiting on you to Uber. If you stay too far from me, it's chops. I might call you at 3 in the morning. Yeah. I might call you at 3 in the morning. I need somebody.
This nigga's crazy. Of course, rub a background check.
Hello?
If I'm required to be on demand for somebody, on demand, meaning you call me at 3 a.m. in the morning and
that means I can't have no other job.
I have to wake up and come to my job. And I never know when that call is coming. The call will come at 1 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. And if I'm asleep, I got to wake up to come to you. I feel like at the very least, you can compensate me above minimum wage.
Yeah.
I feel like
well
at the very least, man, you should compensate me something to where I don't need another job. Because with 3K
exactly. 3K a month, I need a whole nother job. I need to be cameraman times 2. I need a whole nother nigga to be a cameraman for. So I can at least make 6K a month. You know what I mean? So this shit ain't gonna work.
Month, I'm gonna need another job. So I feel like at the very least, if you want me to be on demand, compensate me with a salary to where I don't need to be at another job. But if you are requiring on-demand servitude, 3K a month is outrageous, bro. And, bro, people called him out on it, bro. Everybody was on Twitter going at DDG for this, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? But do y'all believe that 3K a month is enough for this work? If you're still watching this video.
Nah, hell nah, bro. It ain't enough for this work, gang. Fuck out of here. We ain't jagging that. I'm off this nasty, though, gang. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the morning. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next one. I'll be on this joint tomorrow, 9 times out of 10. So tap in with your boy. Good night, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. As always, my